don't know what's going on, but Kendrick appears to be in a good mood of what's going on over there. But I tell you what, there's a gloomy gust coming over Dallas because we might be getting some little bit of blowback from that hurricane that's hitting down there in Houston, San Antonio, and Austin.
Yeah, man. I guess the rain couldn't come sooner, man. Because like we got dirty buildings downtown Dallas, man. So need a little washing.
Oh man, don't do
the
that.
rain coming. Let's go, man. Let's go with the rain. If the city of Dallas want to wash out buildings, you know, the man upstairs may need to. Go ahead. Got dirty buildings, man. Just saying. Well, we got dirty buildings. Anyway,
no, we don't.
Kind of do, man. They look dingy, man. Look how dingy, man. Like need a washing. Well, anyway, man. Enough of the dirty Dallas. What about you, Walt? What you say on this fine Sunday evening? Not afternoon, but evening. We're past 6 now. We're in the evening.
Kendrick, I'm about to do something that I have never done before in the history of watching professional wrestling. Given last night's event, I am about to turn on NXT Heatwave. I don't watch NXT wrestling, but I'm going to watch NXT right now. I'm going to have it on while we're doing the show right now.
I'll tell you what, man, they got more women on their wrestling shows than WWE does. That's why I watch it.
Man, I mean, if you think about it, I'm just womened up right now. I'm watching the Chicago Sky and Seattle Storm, and now I'm watching NXT Heatwave with 2 women tearing it up in the ring right now.
Yeah. One is named Solo Cal or whatever. Says she should be snatching souls. I wonder what that's about. But the black chick on there, I forgot her name, but she's a champion. But little cute, little tenderoni little thing, man. Nice outfits. You know, they got the little straps and stuff, you know. Right? I'm here for it. But well,
yeah, man, seems pretty good, man. I mean, listen, man, women, hats off to the women, in sports, man. I mean, they are tearing it up, lad. They are tearing it up here. WNBA is doing good. WNBA is doing good. Female wrestling is doing pretty good. I mean, they stole the show last night at They stole the show last night at Money in the Bank.
Hold on. We had some missteps right here. That's what we try to give them credit. We had a little missteps.
Oh,
that looked kind of look bad right there. Like
well, it's all right. They had a botch mode last night, a botch scene last night on the main card. So
yeah, let's see. But,
we'll talk about that a little bit later. Other than that, man, it's been pretty good. You know, we've been enjoying the week off. We got some Mavs stuff going on and stuff like that. But other than that, man, it's been a pretty copacetic week.
Yeah, man. Got free agency still going on. We're in the last stage of free agency. Also got Summer League or the California League. Bronny James, first game was yesterday. Also, I think he got a game today. So got the James, young James doing his thing.
Is it wrong that I root for losses for the Wings? No, it's not wrong.
No, I do the same thing, man. Today's Beckers. We're here for the Beckers. We're here for the Beckers.
Yeah, but Toba said they'll screw that up and won't draft her either.
Listen, there's a couple of reasons why they want to screw that up. There's a couple of reasons. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. she's blonde and she's blue-eyed. So that's Terry County's finest right there. So we got it in the bag. All we got to do is keep losing more games.
Yeah, man. And we'll talk about the Wings here in a little bit. We got a new nickname in the Wings world. Don't do that. After a performance, the other night against the Atlanta Dream, we got 3 C Sheldon in the building now. She was knocking down them threes the other day. Your drafted player.
Well, somebody got to shoot him. I mean, who else?
Yeah, because Maddie's out. Maddie is the one who usually takes the threes, but Maddie's fingers broke.
Yeah, Maddie, just take your time. You know, you can't. You know, a broke finger is nothing to laugh about. You know, it's take your time. If it takes you 6 more months to the draft next season, go right on.
I asked Coach T about this in the last game. when I went to the Phoenix Mercury game. She said it's gonna be about 8 weeks on Maddie.
Oh, let's make it another 8. Let's make it 16. Get on.
We got 8 weeks.
We gotta make sure it's really healthy. Make sure it's really, really healthy. By the time that's 16 weeks old, that'll be the season be over. So yeah.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Hey man.
But yeah.
Hey man, I'm here for it.
Yeah, man, but we got some good stuff playing tonight. We're going to update your NBA free agency. We're going to talk about the Mavs free agent acquisitions.
Yeah.
The Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese Rookie of the Year debate. Man, show got dark outside real quick.
I tried to tell you that before the show started.
Hey, man, them trees showing blowing kind of hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. My trees were moving like I said, what the heck? Going on here?
Hey, they said this storm wasn't supposed to hit till tomorrow. Look like, hey, it's here now.
It look like summer outside.
Yeah,
look at that. Get crazy.
Yeah, look gloomy outside.
Trees gloomy and stuff. And this you should have July.
Now, from my understanding, Kendrick, this is blowback. This is blowback from the hurricane that's going on down in the Gulf.
Season. Hurricane season. Something else. South Texas. Galveston and Houston, messing around with us about. We got to deal with that crap. We got to deal with tornadoes from Oklahoma, and then we got to deal with hurricanes from Galveston and the Gulf.
Yeah, well, they were sure. I was looking earlier. There was a tornado with some in the water.
Damn, that wasn't a movie.
No,
that new Twisters movie just came about to come out. So.
Yeah, we got to talk about Dak Prescott's foot, man, and stuff that's going on with the Cowboys. So,
you mean it's gout?
Kendrick calls it it's gout flared up, Kendrick.
It's gout. That's what you mean, right? Yeah, he's got gout. Apparently, he's been having it for a few years now. Damn, how you 30 years old and got gout? It's news to me. I thought that was an old man disease. But
yes,
hey, I'm here for it.
Well, I guess we'll kick off with some NBA free agency start off.
All right.
Let's get updated. Can you get us updated with what's going on with the?
All right. Let's start back. Cause we ain't seen each other in like a week. So let's start on back. Let's start back to the Indiana Pacers. Okay. Agreed to a 2-year contract with James Wiseman, the former number 1 or number 2 overall pick from the Golden State Warriors. A bust. Agreed with a 2-year contract with him, so he's headed to Indiana. Also, we got Gary Harris going back to Orlando on a 2 years, $14 million deal. Also, Kemba Walker retired. Anybody care?
Yes, he did announce that.
Yeah, pretty sure anybody. I know, I'm pretty sure there's a few groups of carrying. People stop. I said somebody on IG about Kemba Walker, and they say, "Who's that?" But congratulations to Kemba, man. I think he's gonna be also doing some kind of coaching with the Charlotte Hornets. So forever Buzz City legend. You remember he hit that big shot when he was what was that? He's UConn.
Oh yeah, he won a national championship.
Yeah. Also,
remember that time he came to Dallas and was hitting all those threes, and Luka got jealous and said, "You got to send this guy out of here because I don't want this guy."
He was so distraught his career, and he went to China and then make another 3 out for him. Yeah. I mean, the power of Luka. But anyway, also, well, speaking of Luka, his arch nemesis, the Ovner Wagner, Mo Wagner, is returning to
Mo Wagner.
Yeah, to returning to the Orlando Magic on a 2-year, $22 million deal. Headed back to Orlando, the Magic Kingdom. Also, Xavier Tillman, Boston Celtics. He's coming back to Boston on a 2-year deal. The former Memphis Grizzlies. We saw him in the finals hit that 3. Really came up big for the Celtics in the playoffs, but he's headed back to Boston on a 2-year deal. Orlando Magic.
That wind show is picking up out there.
Yeah, it's kind of calmed down over here, man. So he's over
there.
It's over there with.
I'm watching this tree almost like it's about to go over here.
Well, man, hey, man, don't listen, man. If it's over there by you, I ain't worried too much about it.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, moving on. Moving on. Speaking of worrying about it, Orlando's not worrying about the money because they're spending. Also, Orlando Magic agreed to a 5-year, $84 million contract extension with Jonathan Isaac. The forward had a lot of injury issues, but man, he got the bag. He got the bag 5 days ago. So good job for Jonathan. Also, if anybody know Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson agreed to a what's going to be a part of a big sign and trade deal. He's agreed to a 3-year, $27 million deal to head to the Golden State Warriors from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Also, let's see. Some local news. Terry Stotts, former Dallas Mavericks coaches and players, Terry Stotts and Jerry Stackhouse has agreed to be on the
Stackhouse.
Agreed to be on the Golden State Warriors coaching on the coaching team, man. On the bench, man, coaching. Terry Stotts, he's a champion here, former assistant coach with Rick Carter when he won the 2011 championship, and Jerry Stackhouse was part of the 2000 team that choked away that series to Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. So finals on both ends, good and bad. Congratulations, Coach Stotts and Coach Stackhouse. Moving on. As we all know, LeBron James maxed out 2-year, 104 max.
What up, Diggy BTW1?
What's up, man? Yeah, LeBron James agreed on a 2-year, $104 million contract to return to the Lakers, includes a no trades clause. Boy, they running things down there. Him and Rich Paul. Also, let's see. Moving on. Also, LeBron is a 1+1, so he's only signed up for 1 year unless he wants to opt out for basically more money.
Oh well, he's got that 1 year available, so he can come to the Dallas Mavericks next year.
Yeah, I doubt that.
When things don't work out,
he probably find a way to head to the Golden State Warriors. But anyway, also, speaking of coaches, the Los Angeles Lakers also are hiring Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks as the top assistants on JJ Redick's staff. So anybody hoping JJ Redick in over his head, he don't know how to coach. He's got 2 former head coaches that had some success, so it shouldn't be all that bad for JJ Redick. So anytime something goes wrong, he can blame them. Yeah. I mean, because there's gonna be a lot to blame with that school. You see that team, a lot to blame. Speaking about the blame, free agent guard Damon Lee. That's if anybody don't know who Damon Lee is, that's Steph Curry's brother-in-law. Okay. He's agreed to return on a 1-year deal with the Phoenix Suns. Also, let's see here. Moving on. Alabama. Moving on. Free agent Joe Ingles, former Orlando Magic, has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He reunites,
and they need a player like him on that team.
Yeah, he unites with his old teammate Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley.
There you go.
So they bring him back to Utah Jazz. He got put out in the first round by Dallas Mavericks a couple years ago. That shows that free agent office know what the hell they doing. All right.
They need a veteran player like that over there.
Okay, moving on. Alec Burke, former New York Knicks last season.
He sure keeps getting a lot of run.
Yeah, he's headed to South Beach, headed to join the Miami Heat on a 1-year deal. Clutch Sports. I guess he's a member of Clutch Sports, and Rich Paul reported. Okay, also a guy who was out the league last season, free agent forward PJ Dozier, a former Denver Nugget, has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves, sources tell ESPN. Dozier returns from a season in Europe after a torn ACL with the Nuggets in late 2021, causing him to make a case for, and it caused him to again make his case for an NBA contract. Congratulations, Pete Dozier. Wasn't in the league a couple years, but he made it back to the Timberwolves. Also, bigger news, Golden State Warriors also making some more news. Free agent Buddy Hield, is joining the Golden State Warriors on that sign. Also, that sign and trade. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. That involves the Mavericks. That turned into a 16 trade.
We'll put that
up. The deal guarantees 2 years, $21 million. Hill gets gets $18 million in his first in his first 2 years, and a 3-year partial guarantee in his third. So they uploading him the first 2 years. Player option on a non-guaranteed 4th year. Warriors send Sixers a 2031 second via Dallas. Also, Dallas going to get something. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Also, moving on, DeMar Carroll, former NBA players, joining Kenny Atkinson's coaching staff. I think Kenny Atkinson is going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's the former assistant with the Lakers. So congratulations, DeMar Carroll, moving up in the coaching ranks. We'll see you taking a lot of L's with the Cavaliers this season. Hope not. Oh, speaking of Wagner's, Walt, the Ugner Wagner, the good one, the one Luca likes, Franz Wagner, has agreed to a 5-year, $224 million max rookie contract extension, a deal which will become as worth as a $269 million. So Wagner is the third highest paid European player in as far as contract wise in the league at this moment. So right behind Jokic and Giannis. So congratulations, Franz. Speaking of brothers, we got a twin here, Walt.
Yeah.
Caleb Martin.
Is he? I think Caleb Martin is him.
Yeah.
I'm watching with the Miami Heat.
Yeah, with him. Well, he's not with the Heat no more. He has completed a
deal. And I heard they offered him a very nice hefty contract, and he said no.
Yeah, they offered him more money to stay in Miami. There must be a woman involved. Want to get out from there.
Or he don't want to play with somebody.
Or maybe you want to play underneath somebody. But anyway, he's going to Philadelphia 76ers. He will be starting as they power forward. So head to Philadelphia to try to get him a championship. All right. Also, speaking of Philadelphia, the 76ers have waived forward center Paul Reed. So anybody looking for a forward center, Paul Reed is unemployed and needs a job. Okay, moving on.
Better look out for him.
Well, I say looking for a job.
Look out for a way to help him out there.
You got Kroger, Second Save. There's plenty of jobs out there, Paul. But anyway, speaking of jobs, Devontae Graham is soon going to be looking for one. He was traded to the Charlotte Hornets, but the Charlotte Hornets agreed to waive him to allow him to become a free agent and test the waters, which probably, since he's so washed, he's probably going to be testing the waters in China. So, Graham, who played about 3 years with the Spurs, got traded and is going to be released by the Charlotte Hornets, and he's going to be on the unemployment market. Speaking of unemployment market, the Washington Wizards are declining Landry Shamet, $11 million contract. He will join the free agency ticker with said Devontae Graham, and Paul Reed. So congratulations to them. Hoping they can get a job, man. I think all three of them guys pretty much washed. But anyway, speaking of washed, the Charlotte Hornets seem to wash themselves as one Miles Bridges. So you mean to tell me, you can beat on your old lady, I'm gonna go to prison for it. Yet Charlotte said, I can't quit you. It seems like an abusive spouse. It's not just in his personal relationship, it's in his professional one. They've agreed to give him a 3-year, $75 million deal to return to the Charlotte Hornets. Congratulations, Miles Bridges. There's some women beaters out there who can look up to you, but not me. Piece of garbage. But anyway, moving on. The New York Knicks assistant Johnny Bryant has agreed to a deal to become the associate head coach with the Cleveland Cavaliers. ESPN, he's moving up in the ranks. Bryant will join Kenny Atkinson new staff after 4 years with the Knicks. And previous 6 with the Utah Jazz. So congratulations, Johnny Bryant. Speaking of more free agent news, Simon Fontecchio has agreed to a 2-year, $16 million contract to return to the Detroit Pistons. Also moving on, another guy I thought was washed, but they keep giving him money also. The Denver Nuggets, after losing all their depth, they added some with Darko Saric. That's agreed to a 2-year.
And look out, because from what we understanding is they are Paige Becker show is hanging out in Seattle a lot.
Well, they're winning, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, show is hanging out in Seattle.
She's a Texas chick from now on. Tarrant County girl. Continue.
So look out for them, because apparently they have rumors that they are interested in one Russell Westbrook.
Okay, man. So we can count them out as being a contender. Dawkins gets a $10.6 million deal with the Denver Nuggets. Deal includes a play option on the 2nd year. All right, moving on. Let's see. Sidney Lowe is joining JB Bickerstaff's coaching staff with the Detroit Pistons. Sources tell ESPN Lowe has been Bickerstaff as one of his assistants with the Cleveland Cavaliers too. You know, both of those guys got one thing in common. Both of those close to Cleveland Cavaliers, and both of them were fired by the Cleveland Cavaliers. So teaming up, man. You're teaming up, Walt. And if you're not knowing the big news last night, the Sacramento Kings agreed to a sign and trade with the Chicago Bulls that also includes the San Antonio Spurs. The Sacramento Kings agreed to a sign and trade that will land DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year deal that will send Harrison Barnes to the San Antonio Spurs. That's a low-key good move for Spurs to pick up a veteran right there. Also, Chris Duhon, the former King, and 2 second-round picks in cash are going to the Bulls. So once again, DeRozan to the Kings, Harrison Barnes to the Spurs, and Chris Duhon and 2 second-round picks in cash to the Bulls. Also on that deal, DeRozan will sign a 3-year, $70 million deal to join the Sacramento Kings. And let's see if anything else. Also, got this. Free agent guard Jordan McLaughlin, NBA journeyman, has agreed to a 1-year deal also to join the Sacramento Kings. Agent Greg Lawrence tells Watch Basketball and ESPN. And that's your updated free agency by yours truly, the guy, the king, and Walt. I'll let you, boy.
Is there any signing that shocked you?
No, I think pretty much guys are staying in town. If you really want to go back, let me go back and look at that. I'm not gonna say that DeMar DeRozan. I think that they're in go for it mode. I am kind of shocked about what we talked about a minute ago, with Miles Bridges getting that 3-year, $75 million deal. I mean, damn. I mean, he can do whatever you want. That's a fool somewhere. Pay it. Michael Jordan's saying this ain't on me. So anybody look at that, it ain't on me. That's new management did that. Also with Caleb Martin, like you talking about, he turned down more money from South Beach to go on a shorter deal.
That's weird to want to leave South Beach to go to Philly. I mean,
yeah, go to Philly.
You leave Philly to go to Miami. You don't leave Miami to go to Philly.
Yeah, man. So he's gonna be the new starting power forward there. So he's gonna be chasing the ring. But yeah, man, more money to stay in Philly. It's got, like you said, it's gotta be somebody he's trying to get away from. Man. I don't know if that's players, staff, coaching, or women. I don't know, man. He may have done something now. He gotta get out of there. But yeah, that's it, man. So that's all as far as the NBA. And I'm trying to see. Let me see that that trade I was talking about that also involves the Mavericks. I'm trying to detail on that trade right quick. Let me see. It's coming up.
Before you go there, as we switch over to the Dallas Mavericks now. The Dallas Mavericks have officially oh yeah, I needed to get the what was it, a 16 trade?
It was a 16 trade. I know the Mavericks got a second round pick out of it. I'm trying to pull that sucker up so I can read it off.
1 second.
I'm so damn popular. It's kind of hard getting all this stuff back. It's the price of fame, I guess. Okay, here you go. Got it right here. Okay. You gonna pull it up? You want me to go ahead? Want me to wait?
You can go ahead.
Okay, the team trade. This trade that originally Klay Thompson was a signing trade with just the Hornets and the Mavericks and the Warriors turned into a double the pleasure, double your fun. It turned into a 16 trade. So in this 16 trade, the Mavericks got Klay Thompson and a 2025 second round picks. That's got an extra pick for next year's draft. Was going to be a draft heavy, a very top to bottom great draft in that one. Also, Minnesota gets a 2031 second round pick swap. Also, and I think that pick swap comes from the Mavericks and the Celtics pick swap. Also, the Minnesota Timberwolves get a 2025 second round pick also and cash. Golden State Warriors get Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. The Denver Nuggets get just cash. The Hornets get Josh Green, the corpse of Reggie Jackson. Also a 2029 second round pick and a 2030 second round pick. And the Philadelphia 76ers get a 2031 second round pick. And there you go. So yeah, so the Mavericks not only get Klay Thompson, they get an extra pick in next year's draft out of it. Way to go, Nico. He just keep cooking. Man, just keeps on cooking.
Right. And I have just been informed by the Dallas Mavericks that the press conference for all three of these guys will be Tuesday at 10 a.m. So it looks like I'll be headed to the Mavericks front office building on Tuesday morning. Make sure you get your front row seat. Also, if anybody wants to know, before we start talking about Matt's free agent, Klay Thompson will be wearing the number 31. I guess his dad wore that. Is that okay? So that's the story behind it. Yeah. Naji Marshall, he's gonna flip 31 and wear 13, and Quentin Grimes is gonna be wearing number 5. So there's your new Mavericks. You know, your new Mavericks and their new jersey number. So whoa. In the words of Cody Rhodes, what you want to talk about? Well, before we go there, I have a video package that was put together here that I want to go through. Okay. If you don't mind, this is about Klay Thompson. This is about one Klay Thompson. I'm gonna put this up. This comes from the Dallas Mavericks. So let's take a look at this real quick.
Thompson is simply a legendary shooter. He once scored 37 points in a quarter. He holds the record for most threes made in a game. He's won 4 championships. And now, he's a Dallas Maverick. The Mavs' high-powered offense unfortunately fizzled out in the finals against a Celtics defense that simply didn't respect Dallas shooters. The Mavs shot just 34.7% on open threes this season, and that number dropped to 33.4% in the playoffs. Thompson, though, shot 39% on open threes. He doesn't need much time to get off his shot, so even contested looks can be good ones. He took 9 triples per game last season, more than any Maverick in any year ever outside of Luka in 23-24. Klay is super dynamic coming off of screens. With Golden State, he'd cut all over the place, whether it was to the top of the arc or to the corner. His quick release and perfect footwork make difficult shots look so easy. There's never any wasted motion. He's also very good at re-spacing the floor if the look isn't there. Here he kicks it to the corner and then makes himself available again on the wing, drifting into open space for an easy triple. And if he feels a defender trailing him, especially a smaller one, he'll catch and go off the screen and then settle into an easy mid-range J. Because he cuts so often, you've always got to stay on your toes when you're defending him. Here he V-cuts into a screen for a wing 3. Again, no wasted motion. His technical mastery can oftentimes make something out of nothing. This is just a quick hitter out of bounds play. There's really not much to it, but it works. And here he actually finally misses a shot, but Pods keeps the play alive, and then Klay somehow reappears on the other side of the floor, and he won't miss twice. He can absolutely fly into shots, but makes it look so easy. Last season, Klay used more possessions coming off of screens than the entire Mavericks team. This isn't to suggest, however, that the Mavs need to completely reimagine their offense for Thompson to fit in. Look closely, and some of these plays will begin to feel familiar. For example, here Thompson comes off of one screen into a handoff for a 3. The Mavs ran similar concepts for Tim Hardaway Jr. last season, who accounted for nearly half the team's off-screen possessions and converted them at the second best rate on the team. Here, Thompson sets a screen for Andrew Wiggins going for the lob before flying off another screen into a wide-open 3. It's not hard at all to picture how he'll fit in Dallas. That play should look very familiar to you. Here are the Mavs running it for Hardaway for a 3, and here they are running it in the Western Conference Finals, and it results in a PJ Washington dunk. Klay once again starts this play as a screener in a double drag action, the Mavs call this 77, before becoming an open shooter. Dallas runs this and Spain pick and rolls all the time. Thompson's shot is a threat in transition too. This is just a simple read and react play with Chris Paul, and it's a 1-2 step into an easy 3 points for one of the best shooters to ever live. Klay Thompson should fit beautifully into this offense, where he'll play with the best shot creator in basketball and another Hall of Fame guard too. An all-time shooter playing with all-time playmakers? Yeah, you won't want to miss this.
Shout out to Bobby Corrala there on that on the voiceover on that video. Good buddy of mine. Kendrick, I mean, Bobby said it best. I mean, he should fit in great with what we got here. Now, just a few minutes ago, you ran off that trade scenario, and I didn't know it was going to be that small, but we have it here on the screen. Probably if you can see it at home. Like you said, it starts off with Klay Thompson. Mavericks get Klay Thompson and a 2025 second-round pick. The Timberwolves, I didn't know the Timberwolves were part of this trade. Get a 2031 second-round pick swap and a 2025 second-round
You're talking about half the league.
Damn. And then the Golden State Warriors land Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. Wow. The Nuggets get cash, and the the Charlotte Hornets get Reggie Jackson and Josh Green, and a 2029 second-round pick and 2030 second-round pick, and the 76ers just get a 2031 second-round pick.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson just can't get away from Charlotte.
Right, and we now know that Klay Thompson, as you said, is going to wear the number 31. There he is right there. Welcome, Klay Thompson. Welcome, Naji Marshall. He's going to be wearing, you said he's going to be wearing the number 13. And welcome, Quentin Grimes. As, they didn't say what number he's going to be wearing.
5.
You're right. So these are our new Dallas Mavericks, Kendrick. How do you feel about these off-season acquisitions, man?
Off-season was A. Off-season was a A. Depending on which guy they get. In my opinion, which got to get as far as a third another ball handler, it'll go to A+. Or if they get the one I don't want, it'll just stay at an A. But A's all around right now. But Nico's cooking, man. Listen, it goes like this. I didn't know we had a lot of Josh Green fans around. Listen, you basically replace Josh Green with Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is a better basketball player. He just is. He had a knee issue. But if you go back to his last year and the year before with the New York Knicks, the guy averaged double figures in points. He shot 39% from 3 2 years before he got injured and then shipped off to Siberia, which means Detroit. Also, he shot about 40% from corner threes. With his final 2 years with the Knicks. So you got a better basketball player. Then we go up to Naji Marshall. I know everybody loves Junior. We all love Junior, man. He was one of the catalysts for getting us that big run ahead to the finals. But you also saw in the finals he got out muscled.
We found out the Junior got offered more money, and he turned it down to go.
Yeah, turn it down. But he got out muscled in the finals, and when he went up against bigger guards or bigger forwards, he just couldn't handle up, and his shooting went away from him. This was his first year actually shooting a decent percentage from three. That's probably some of the reason why he ain't really got the bag. So congratulations, Junior. He got the bag. That's what he wanted.
He made $1 million more than what he would have made here.
Yeah, but he got these $1 million more, so congratulations to him. But I'm gonna say this: I think Naji Marshall is the better offensive player. I think he's the stronger defensive player. Now listen, you're not gonna get like the overwhelming lob like you did from Junior. Ain't nobody jumping with Junior. He's basically got the highest burger in basketball, or one of them. So Naji Marshall is that kind of player. But what he can provide great on the ball defense. He's a steal machine. He's a pickpocket.
He'll be gone by the deadline.
Who?
Junior.
Who? Yeah. Naji Marshall also a good 3-point shooter. He's a shot creator. He can create his own shot for not just himself but for others. And so you upgraded with that. Naji Marshall 6'7", 225, and an athlete. Junior was around about 6'6.5", maybe about 200 pounds at that. So you're getting a bigger, stronger athlete. And then now we go to your guy, Mr. Thompson. Listen, we all known about Tim Hardaway Jr. Listen, I said it a few years back, the moment they traded for him. We was on this earth, said we begged the Mavericks, don't do this. But old regime, Rick Carlisle, Mark Cuban, Donnie Nelson, the ghost of Keith Grant that keeps roaming the hallways of Mavericks HQ. They decided, you know what? Mavs fan for life, above our boys in blue. And it was one of the worst second contracts given to a Dallas Maverick in NBA history. He never fulfilled it. It's no shocker that the Mavericks made both of their deepest runs, but basically he had little or to nothing to do with it. And you just upgraded. You basically just upgrade. You got basically the second greatest shooter of all time. And yeah, he may not be what he was, but it's 3 times better than what you had with Tim Hardaway Jr. I think I was reading the stats. On a down year, the guy averaged Klay Thompson averaged 17, close to 18 points. He shot 39% from 3. He shot 40% from corner 3. That's on a down year. And you got to expect Walt, the Klay's gonna be motivated because all the stuff that went down from the Golden State Warriors, and even after you got some media guys talking down on his name as he's walking out the building. So you're gonna get a petty Klay, a motivated Klay. And what's more motivating than
that's weird. That's weird. All these stories are coming out about Klay. Now that he's leaving, what's the name?
Yeah, it's kind of And to me, I figure it like Drew Holiday. What's a better way to get back at your old team? To have one more championship than they do. So if Klay can deliver the Mavericks their second overall championship, and oh by the way, get his 5th ring, meaning Draymond and Steve Kerr and Steph Curry is still sitting on 4. That's another drop in the bucket to him. And trust me, he's gonna be motivated. We saw him if you I don't know if I sent it to you. You saw him with the for his Olympic practice with what is that, the Bahamas, Team Bahama or something.
Who?
Klay. They're practicing, and man, he looked. I mean, that dude was splashing everything. I mean, nothing was hitting rim. So shout out to Klay. I'm gonna turn it over to you, but yeah, big pickup by the Mavs. They got what they need. I will say this, and I'm gonna turn it over to you, Walt. If the Mavs had Klay Thompson in this finals,
Yeah, we already know.
I think they win the championship because the fact of the matter is the Mavericks were playing good enough defense for all the stuff that the Mavericks getting Luka deep. The Mavericks pretty much were playing good defense. They just couldn't score. It's not a shock that the game they won, they scored 100. It went over 100 points. The game they lost, the 4 games they lost, they didn't crack 100. So he's going to help with that. You can't double off Luka and Kyrie. He's going to get those corner threes.
Well, a lot of wide open missed shots happen.
Yeah, a lot of wide open shit. But I'm gonna turn it over to you. You can go for it. What you think?
Well, I don't have too much. Trust me, I've already said everything I need to say the other day when this came out. But I hope you're ready to pick the Mavs to go back to the finals and win again. I hope you will. I hope you're able to do that. Listen, that's what we're doing. We're going back to the final. We're going back to the finals this time, and this time we're going to win.
That I'm still only team I'm fearful of is that team still up north.
Come on, man.
North 35. Listen, OKC. They did their thing of meeting what their weaknesses are and getting those with Caruso and Hartenstein. So I'm not gonna sit up there and say the Mavericks are my odds-on favorites, but I'm gonna say, like I said, when we talked last, the 2 best teams in the Western Conference, in my opinion, are the Mavericks and OKC. I think it's a level. It's the Mavericks and OKC, and then you got a second level with Denver and Minnesota, and I think you got a third level, everybody else. That's just my opinion.
Did we pull it up last time? Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. Because I think we said it. Right now, the top three teams in the Western Conference are the Mavs, the Thunder, and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
Those are your top 3 teams. Okay. Next up after that, you pick after that. All right, let's take a look here.
Listen, I'll go. Listen, I don't know what all this Denver love is, but the odds makers got Denver like the number 2 or number 3 in the odds making. Listen, Denver, I understand they got Darko Saric, but that don't move the needle for me. They have a depth issue. They're going to miss KCP. They've got a lot of guys who are unproven, and until them guys have proven themselves, and they didn't last playoffs, and the jury's still out on me. I think they're going on past things with what happened with them and winning the championship. And that's big time. You got Joker, you got Murray. But what got them put out in the playoff last season, they didn't have guys that can come with them. Michael Porter regressed. What's the other dude? What's the other dude they got? He didn't play worth a damn. The dude who won slam dunk.
Oh, no, he's not there anymore. You talking about Caldwell Pope?
Yeah, I'm talking about, but he was their 3rd best player last season. Michael Porter Jr. didn't play worth a damn in the playoffs last season. He regressed. Right. And what's the other dude? The one in slam dunk contest?
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon. He wasn't really good as he was 2 years ago. That may change, but as of right now, and I don't see just getting. Russell Westbrook, a guy who can't shoot. Their offense is based on motion and 3-point shooting. Name me what an ISO non-3-point shooter does with that kind of offense. I don't think. They do offer depth, but I don't think it does much. I think they're trying to get a backup point guard. But also, like I said, Darko Saric doesn't move the needle for me. For the Denver Nuggets, it's going to take them young guys, Braun and Watson. Those guys want to come alive for their team to take another step. Also, if I'm looking at it, Walt, looking down at it, you got the Clippers take a big step down. I think Clippers going to try to be a play-in team. And then I think moving up, I don't think they're a contender, but moving up, Sacramento Kings.
Yep.
I think if you got me right now, I think I got Mavs, Thunder, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and then I got Kings.
I think the Lakers stay where they. I think the Lakers stay where they at. I think the Lakers are a play-in team again. You know what? I think the San Antonio Spurs come up to be a play-in team.
DeMar DeRozan. I don't think he makes the Kings contenders, but I think he gets them out the play-in. I think he gets them the 5th or 6th, or in a good year, maybe 4th. If they have a great year, maybe 4th. I don't think they go no higher than that. Give me like you said, give me also, man, I don't care with nobody. I'm intrigued by Memphis. I think Memphis
is coming. Memphis is coming too.
I know what our brother Vaj said, but listen, if it's about ball and those guys don't have any issues, because issues shattered they last 2 seasons. If it's about ball, I think they're a playoff team. I think your top 6 teams, in my opinion, Walt.
I need to remind you something. The last time the Memphis Grizzlies were in the playoffs, they went that's how I think the Lakers got to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this.
The year the Golden State Warriors won. If Ja Morant doesn't get hurt, the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant was killing the Golden State Warriors that year. I mean, demolishing them. They couldn't do nothing with him.
I'm gonna put it like this, Walt. Give me. People got OKC number 1. Give me Dallas number 1. I think with the resurgence of Klay Thompson, I think they hunt for that number 1 seed. I think they win close to 60 games. Number 2, give me OKC Thunder. I think listen, those guys, they can say they got young legs, but them guys got a lot of Olympic issues. They're gonna be playing a lot of basketball this thing. I think they're gonna take the time transition through the season. But I got them number 2. Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves number 3. Give me the Denver Nuggets 4. Give me the Sacramento Kings 5, and give me the Memphis Grizzlies 6. Give me the Grizz 6. As far as,
but we still got to keep the Pelicans around.
Yeah, but only thing with the Pelicans,
they still trying to trade Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, what's gonna happen with Brandon Ingram and Zion? Can he stay healthy? The acquisition of DeJounte Murray was good, but I don't think he's a piece that puts them over the top. I think they'll be around 7. Give me Phoenix. Give me the Lakers at 8. Give me Phoenix at 9. And give me San Antonio at 10.
Yep.
That means
I kind of want to throw the Houston Rockets in the mix too.
I think it's just but I think it's just the West is a beast and somebody's got to be out. But give me out if the Golden State Warriors, my first 2 out, Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets, first 2 out. And then you got teams that's going to be bad like Utah and Portland. And also the Clippers. I think the Clippers take a huge step back. I don't even see them as a play-in. I think they take a huge step back.
Whoa.
That's how I got it.
Wow. That was harsh.
That wasn't harsh, man. Listen. Paul George's been their most consistent player the last 2 years. And say take that where it's worth. Is Kawhi. Look, he's playing Olympic basketball. Is he gonna be able to make it through a season? His knee just swelled up again. He's gonna play in the Olympics again. Is James Harden? Is he really gonna be into it? We know year 2 James Harden is worse than year 1. So usually this is the year 2 when he try to find his way out of there. And they just don't have, it just don't have the depth. It's played out there. See the signs they're making. I think that team just is through. They had their little run. I think all those guys are basically fed up with each other, Walt. I think they don't like playing with each other anymore. So that's where I'm at with the Clippers.
Well, they're all not playing with each other no more. Paul George is gone. Supposedly Russell Westbrook. But now we're about to have Kawhi and basically James Harden on the same team.
So 2 guys, one who's unavailable by injury, and the other one's unavailable because depending on how he's feeling, he may ask for a trade. So
yeah, I think he's on his last stop. I think the Clippers are his last stop.
So
after this, I think he'll be out of the league at this point.
Yeah, a combination of Kawhi and James Harden don't move the needle for me as far as being a serious threat, not even for a play-in spot. So
yeah, man, I'm excited. And now as I said, we just found out the press conference for all 3 of these guys to be introduced is going to happen Tuesday morning at about 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, and of course, I will be there.
Yeah, be exciting. New day for the Mavericks. Finally got a free agent to choose the Mavericks instead of the Lakers.
Yeah, I will be there. So there's
what
that.
Happened with the Lakers. They still got Bronny and Rich Paul.
Yeah, there you go. I saw Bronny didn't play today.
He didn't. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
His leg swelled. His knee swelled.
His knee. Oh, you mean swelled up when his ankles broke by that kid who basically shook him out of his shoes yesterday.
Well, we don't know about all that. We just know that.
Maybe got like Dak Prescott. You know, got the gal. It's going around. It's going around like a cold.
It's going around. It's getting past. Well, his legs. They said his legs swelled. His knee swelled up. So he's gonna be taking some time off.
It's kind of odd taking time off after your first game. You know, he really didn't play that much in college, so you take it after one game, you take it time off. Okay.
As a matter of fact, I think they're playing right now in the California Classic.
Yeah, I wonder who told me his leg was swollen. Was that Uncle Rich or Daddy LeBron? I'm trying to figure out which one. Anyone?
Oh wait, the game's over. Game's over. Man, they got blew out by the Golden State Warriors, 92-68.
Trust me, that won't be the first time.
Okay.
You got a lot of blowouts, you know. So
we're gonna be talking about the Rangers today. Also, we're gonna be talking about everybody. But before we get to the Rangers,
they got 2 All-Stars in there, so congratulations. They got Boach. He's gonna be coaching the All-Star game. You know, they got AB in
the All-Star game is actually here.
AB gonna be in the home run contest. So
how does Corey Seager not get in the home run contest? That's odd.
I think Corey Seager kind of over the season. If you look on his face, I think I say, "Listen, man, I got a championship here. Trade me back to the Dodgers. I got your championship. Trade me back to the Dodgers." So
is that where he wants to go back to the Dodgers?
If you see what they're doing right now, who want to go back to the Dodgers?
Yeah, Kendrick, I mean, they got 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, like this. Come on, man. Listen, I told you this guy. I know we're gonna turn the Ranger talk, but I told you when we was at opening day, I told you, listen, enjoy the championship, enjoy the banner celebration because it was gonna be a long season this year. All the pitching was hurt. They have no pitching. They got a lot of injury. It's gonna be a long season. Now, I heard Mike Baskett say, well, if they go 10-1 in the last 11 or 12 ball games or 12-1, that's not ain't gonna help them, man. It's not. Listen, it's just not happening this year. You got in baseball, you got the feel. You always got the feel when you got a team that's ready to do something. And the Rangers had that magic about them last season. The hunger just not there, man. They won a championship, and that's great.
Hold on now, because I kind of disagree. Now they're getting hot, and they go into break, and they come out of the break. Maybe they can turn it. Listen. We were a team we were a wild card team last year, and we stuck in there and won.
Yeah, you did, but listen, that team had something about it, man. It had some stuff about it, man. It had some magic about it. I mean, listen, it's cute to go on a little hot streak, but you know, I mean, it's real cute. But we're talking about I mean, for a month you gotta be on a hot streak, and name me any part of the season. These first few months of the Mavericks ever been hot on a hot streak, but they like, hey, watch out for those Rangers. They've been one of baseball's, I think the national media said they're the biggest disappointment of the season. So, you know, like I said, they had a lot of injuries this year. To most of their talent, most of their pitching has been hurt, and it is what it is. But like I said before, they won a championship. Good for them. They got a championship. But you know, baseball is every season's a long one, and who to say what's gonna happen? But in my opinion, I just think it's just not gonna happen this year. I have no problem with it because the Rangers did something that nobody thought they're gonna do in any part of history, especially last season. They got to the World Series. They won the World Series. They brought a championship. Should nobody
hurt being in the home. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that, LeVar. Don't do that. Seager might get hurt being in the home run. Don't do that. I think Corey Seager's feelings may be hurt if he'll get traded back to the Dodgers. Stop it. He's not. He's retiring with the Rangers. Stop saying that.
Oh, really? Come on, guys get traded a lot during this time. Don't believe that. But yeah, man, nobody should be complaining about the Rangers.
Well, I tell you what, you got me to come around on something that I might need to agree with. They might need to take Leclerc and shoot his arm off or something, because that Joker ain't worth a squirrel's fart. My God,
you just found it. It took me his first 2 years in the big to tell me he wasn't worth a squirrel's fart. and that was 6 years ago. So like I said, they have to have an overall their whole pitching. From starting, especially their bullpen. They got to get overhauled, and they just got to get healthy. And I don't think that's gonna happen this year. Like I said, nobody needs to be dissing the Rangers or talking bad about the Rangers or how they suck or how they ass shams. Listen, they did what they're supposed to do. If a championship can get Jerry Jones 30 years and get Mark Cuban almost a decade, I mean, at least you get the Rangers at least 1 year of reprieve or telling them how ass they are. I mean, they deserve, listen, they got a championship. They're not doing that good, but listen, last year was magical. I'm not holding nothing against them. It's baseball. That's how baseball goes. As a former Ranger manager see it. That's how baseball.
Well, there you go. I just think the break is coming at the right time.
My goodness, Lola Vice.
Get out of there.
Oh, you turn on NXT?
Yeah, I'm looking at her right now. This girl who's fighting the air. I just think that the break is coming at the right time. The Rangers they're getting ready to turn that corner. I'll say this. Hey, what'd you say when the Mavericks won? Don't let us get one.
Yeah.
But
I was being funny. I ain't really believe the Mavericks gonna actually get that one.
Well, I'm just saying. Don't let us make the playoffs, though. Don't let us make the playoffs, because here we come.
Yeah, man, I think
you saw what we did in the playoffs. We won it.
Yeah, I think if somehow the Mavericks are able to drag their way through the playoffs, I think it'll be a quick out. It'll be a quick out.
That's what they said. That's what they said last year. That's what they said last year. And what did we do?
Yeah, but I thought the Mavericks was a contender. I think they just had a bad end of the season, but I still thought they were one of the top teams in baseball. I think there's a bad team, bad injured team, man. Even they're able to crawl to the place. I think they get up out of there quick. I think they get up out of there real quick.
We might get old broke arm DeGrom back right at the right time.
Really, you counting on these old injured arms. You know, DeGrom in his back, the other one DeGrom in his arm, the other one in his bad back. I mean, good grief. You know, that's a lot of ifs. Corey Seager and him wanting to be traded back to that.
He doesn't want to be traded back to the Dodgers. Stop it, man. He wants to be in Dallas. Stop it. Stop it.
Corey Seager said, I deal with them high ass taxes. They can just put me up back on the window.
Oh man. All right, man. Let's switch gears real quick. We got to talk about another basketball team here in Dallas. Kendrick, you know them quite well. Today they played a little basketball, but
the Fighting Trammell.
It didn't turn out so well. But the Dallas Wings took on the Las Vegas. But what was that? What's today? What is today?
It's June. It's July 7th.
No, today is Sunday, right?
It's Sunday.
Okay, so the Dallas Wings on Friday night, I believe, took on the Atlanta Dream and went out there and got a dub. And Coach Trammell was happy. I got to ask a lot of questions in the press conference, and I'll smile. I told you what we do now, right? We light up Reunion. We light up Reunion Tower now. After the wins, now they bring the Reunion Tower ball on the floor and they light it up.
Oh, no wonder it's so dingy out in Dallas, right? Downtown Dallas.
Come on, man.
No one.
That's only at home. That's only at home games. Only at home games.
Yeah, well, hey, ain't too much getting lightened up down there. It's a dark, dusty town. So I understand why. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen, shout out to Coach Trammell. I guess you can say she's trying. I mean, I think she substituted the juice boxes for actually fruit roll-ups for the girls every time they win a quarter. So,
no, they get a chain.
They get a chain. So that's what it's come to. We got goodness. You got the highlights.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Oh, Odyssey Sims, she's still on the team. Okay.
Yeah. What made you think Odyssey wasn't gonna be on the team?
But you know what? My bad. I mean, it's like they got no one else, so he got to keep her. So shout out to Odyssey. It's great that a woman just got that 2 days ago and also got the chain in the last 2 games. So I'll let you know where the team's at.
Well, I mean, listen, the Wings played very good in the first half. The second half, they got us.
That started the Wings season. Play good in the first half, but then real life said, comes aboard, and the other team said, "Man, we lose to these clowns."
That's not what they said. That's not what they said at all.
I'm pretty much that's what they said. They within 3. They within 3. I'm pretty sure they had to fire those preachers. How in the hell this team was within 3 of you at halftime? They're like, damn, you're right.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, man.
Yeah, go ahead and order. Yeah, go ahead and order your Klay jersey tonight, Pierre. Go and get your.
Pierre, also order your Paige Becker's jersey.
Yeah, that's
coming soon.
Not yet.
Listen, if you seen this season, listen, that's the safest bet you want to actually bet on the Dallas Wings ass. They're gonna be.
Odyssey Sims had a pretty good game today. Here's the girl who's balling today. Momo was giving it to him today.
About time. I mean, good grief.
Don't do that. Momo be balling.
Well, somebody's got to score. Somebody got to do something.
Well, we know Enrique does the scoring part.
look where they've got her.
Odyssey Sims, she's another baller too. There she go. Oh,
yeah.
Put it right back in there, Odyssey.
Yeah, man, she's gonna be a good backup point guard next season. Paige.
No, I think all this team, if this team could just get Kelsey Plum right there for 3. Once the team probably gets Maddie back, I think they're gonna be worth something. Look at Mo. Get him, Mo. Get him, Mo. Mo. Give it to him. Give it to him, Mo.
I know we got Olympics, but pretty much when she get back, the season gonna be over with. So,
Oh, Kate Martin, what you doing? Oh, look out, Kate Martin. This girl, that woman there is just the best in basketball. I mean, look
the best player in basketball, and it's not close.
Well,
oh my god! Oh,
come on, man!
Don't dream shake her like that.
Come on, man!
Pull out the dream shake.
Okay, TT.
TT throwing balls, man.
Yeah, throwing them thing.
Yeah,
I got to talk to you. I got to talk to Tierra last Friday night.
And she actually played angry. This team might be working down, but
she plays angry all the time.
You can say she kind of like look like Todd.
Oh, they left Mo open. Don't leave Mo open. Don't leave Mo open. Don't leave Mo open.
Look at Mo. Somebody got to score.
Yeah, and somebody just scored right there for the Aces.
Yeah, man.
Little JC, she had it hard tonight. She had to guard Kelsey Plum. Check out this pass she finna get right there. Oh, Natasha Howe, nice pass, Trey. We call it Thracy.
Oh, really?
Thracy Acy.
Thracy Acy. Yeah, that is.
Oh, don't get lost.
Look at that. In the pocket. Look at that pass. Pocket pass right there. Great basketball.
Thracy Sheldon.
Okay.
You knocking them 3 down the other night.
I guess you got to give somebody some kind of name.
Yeah. We're going to have a nickname for everybody. Maddie's name is Maddie Ice.
That's the only thing to look forward to the season. The season's nicknames, right?
Okay. All right, Tierra.
Oh, Enrique. Oh, she passed the ball.
Oh, look out, TT.
She passed the ball.
I'm sorry, they call her T-Mac.
T-Mac?
Yeah. Yeah, Kelsey Plum.
He played on a lot of losing teams too. So
good guy. Asia Wilson, my God.
That's a grown ass woman right there.
Whew.
That's a grown
Look at her.
ass woman.
Asia Wilson, she just out there just having fun at this point.
Best player in basketball. It ain't even close.
Oh my God. Boy. Come on.
A pump.
Oh.
Oh, that Odyssey. Okay.
Yeah, Odyssey.
Did they give her a chain tonight, even though they lost?
No, you don't get a chain. We don't get a chain when we lose.
Oh, so she won't see one for another week and a half.
Kelsey Plum. She been having to go in the past three games. She had
Kelsey
30 on
Plum,
Caitlin Clark. Yeah, 30 on Caitlin Clark the other night. And I think she had another game of 30. Oh, listen.
Yeah, it's over. When if she's doing that, it's over. It's pretty much unguardable.
Yeah.
It's unguardable.
Oh, they just gave the ball away. What do you? Alyssa Clark. I think it was her birthday today too, if I heard correctly. Odyssey going in the basket.
Yeah, Odyssey. Anybody got a scout? Anybody got a scouting on her? Yeah, that's kind of easy. Once they get the scouting, you know.
How long? Satu should be back in August.
Listen, Satu, you won't see Satu until she's LA Spark next season.
No, she heard her. She heard her. What's her name? She had a shoulder injury. She had to have surgery, so her shoulder injury took some months.
Satu said, I ain't ruining my rep for this. Well, we know who the best player on the team is. That was proof with this season. I tried to tell
the best player on the team.
I tried to tell everybody who that player on the team was, but everybody kept saying, R.O.Y. I kept trying to, the best player on the team is hurt.
Who'd you say the best player on the team is?
Satu.
Okay.
He's the best player on the team.
Okay.
I try to tell y'all that the best player on the team is hurt. That's why your season's over with. This self-modification that R.O.Y. somehow, because she shoots the ball a lot.
Come on, Asia. Don't do him like that.
Best player on the team is false.
Ooh.
Oh, what pass?
Oh, come on.
Now she's playing with him.
Yeah, JC. Come on. Look at her. She just smiling.
Yeah, she gritted that. Yeah, I gritted that. Yeah, they can't hear.
Oh.
Anybody got the scout book on Odyssey? You know, they go right all the time and shoot.
Yeah, I think her and Kate Martin had a little dust up here. Yeah, Kate Martin saying what? Odyssey said, "Hey, all right, don't grab my arm."
I just say, you know how old I am? I got kids.
Ooh, I mean, this woman here is on.
Yeah. Oh,
look at this. Quit leaving her open, Natasha. What are you doing?
Listen, when she's hitting threes,
that was Lonnie.
When she hitting threes, it's no chance. It's no chance. That's for anybody in the league. It's no chance.
Now that's Chelsea Gray, the point guard.
Yeah,
if they call her.
Just. I mean, if the Wings had her, they'd probably be making the playoffs right now. The point guard, great.
Right there. Come on, Rico. You got to fight. You got to get the ball.
No, she done. She done. You see the writing on the wall. She done. Why fight? Rock fight.
Okay, Momo. Give it to him, Momo.
All right, Momo. You like somebody's grandmama.
Momo plays hard. Oh, come on. Whose man was that?
It don't matter. They just playing it right now. Get the women and children out. Get the man and children out of bed. Get the man and children out of bed.
Going into the second quarter, we got to stop leaving them open. We got to stop leaving them open for threes. They're missing them right now, but they're gonna start knocking those down later on.
Yeah, I'm pretty
you got to
sure
close out on them.
I'm pretty sure Coach Trammell probably saying in post game, no, if we'd have closed out on three, we'd have won this game.
Well, it's funny you say it because I have the post game interview right here.
Wow, man, am I psychic? Wow.
Well, let's hear. Let's see if you're right.
Yeah, let's hear the excuse. Let's hear the excuse.
We don't know yet. Let's hear what Coach Trammell has to say.
Oh, come on. You know it is.
Okay, we're here with Odyssey Sims, Monique, Billings, and Coach Trammell. If you have questions, use the raise hand function. We'll get to you. Pick it up.
Oh, pregame we talked. We talked about the little things of when it was right time to sort of, vocalize as leader since you've been back, looking at it from the floor. A loss like this where, you guys are in it and the Aces decide when they're gonna take out it. What do you say after a game in terms of just letting them know, hey, these are the Aces, we put forth our best foot forward, but, how do you as the sort of a vocal leader handle something like that?
I mean, it's Vegas. They're back-to-back champions for a reason. They're a really good team. Just no room for error. I mean, they just capitalize off of just everything. You take something away, they have something different. It's just, it's hard. And their team is really just hard to guard overall. But I mean, all we can do is just continue to play hard. We were right there with them. Kind of let the third quarter, they outscored us a little bit, kind of got away, but we just have to stick together. We're kind of just in a little rough patch right now, just trying to get back in the win column, string some wins together in a row, not just get one. So our biggest thing is just keeping each other together, keeping our heads up and focus on our next opponent.
You guys picked the right game to be at and write about you.
That's awesome.
We talk about some like, coming back to this team, just her presence on the floor and what she provides in your eyes.
Energy. When I think of I think of energy. Yeah. And I love it fuels me. I love following behind it. When I see her get going, that gets me going. It's exciting to not only watch, but to be on the court with her when she has the energy and just gets us rolling.
There was one play, I think it was in the early third. And I want to say it was JC earlier. It was either JC or Lonnie, but it said, just not afraid to attack whomever it is. I don't know if you saw this LT, but your first foul was on Asia, but there was a need to get in there, disrupt things, and she attacked Asia and prevented a score. It got called for it, which I thought could have went either way. But as far as her non-fear to attack at any given moment out there.
Yeah, that's one of the things I discussed with you, prior to the game, is that, Odyssey, she felt comfortable coming in because she was part of the system, last season, but she's a park and play kind of gal. And I love coaching her. I mean, she's a true point guard. We stay connected on the court. She's my type of player. And so you're right. She's got the fight in her, the dog in her. You think about what she's done at AU and just through her career. Tonight, she had a season high points with 25. She had at least 5 assists for the 4th straight game. And so she's bringing so much to our team. And it goes for both of these young ladies. They came in late, due to hardships, and we just got to find a way to keep them.
Rob, go ahead.
Thank you. My question goes to Odyssey. You really attacked the 3-point line very well, and I know that was kind of a vocal point going into the game. So I'm just kind of wondering what was it like to get in that momentum and keep Dallas within striking distance of a tough Las Vegas team today?
I guess I'm not really understanding your question.
Like you were really one of the more effective players from the 3-point line, and knowing how tough they were on defense, what was it like for you to attack so early for the Wings?
3-point shooter.
I mean, just taking what the defense gives me, I guess. They were going under. They were basically open shots. So I was just taking advantage of them not guarding me, not going up over the screen. I was making threes today. And then just staying on the attack, getting downhill and finding my teammates.
Thank you. And Coach, you have 2 more opportunities to try to learn from these first few games against the Aces, and y'all have been able to keep it in close distance with them during the first half, the first 3 quarters. What are some adjustments that you and the team are going to be looking into during your next 2 matchups later this year?
Oh, we're going to go back and watch this, obviously, film, but we knew that we were going to come in with a chip on their shoulder. I mean, they just had a loss in LA. And so we knew being back home for them, it was going to be difficult, but we just got to continue to go. Now we got to focus on Phoenix, and then we'll review this, make some adjustments, but now it's next game up. But this schedule happens way too quick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, pre-game, Hugh Stokes was pulled out and so was Lou Lopez.
Yes.
How did that impact the planning going into the game?
Well, it did. I mean, I sometimes, we were talking about maybe a little bit better matchup, with Stokes in the lineup. I hope she gets well, whatever that looks like. And obviously our family member Lou, I mean, that's kind of going around right now, even within our team. And so, but we're prepared for that just because look at our injuries at the start of the season, the different lineups and players coming and going. And so it's not, I mean, now we can't get out because of the heat on our flight. And so we're kind of used to getting punched. It's just that we just have to go with the flow right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew you was going to cut up at that one. What is it, man? What is it? What is it, man?
Oh, you know what? My girl Paige, man, Paige Breakers, man, she gonna love that new coach they're gonna have for our next season. I guarantee you.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think Coach T is going anywhere.
Let me tell you something. If it's Coach Trammell and they start Paige like say, you need to get this, it's either her or me. because good Lord, we got a flight because of the heat. She played the heat, played the flight. Oh man, at that end, man, she couldn't help it. She was doing good, but she couldn't help it. I mean, come on, man. You listen. You can't say we gotta go look at the tape and make some adjustment, then make excuses because of plane, because of flights and stuff. You can't do that, man. Listen, you gotta be
something that she talked about a couple weeks ago. She was saying, and we talked about this in the NBA. She was saying that because of the way the schedules are, there's not a lot of practice time. They don't get a lot of practice time. And she was like, we with ejecting Odyssey back in the lineup, it's hard for her to get the chemistry down with the team because they haven't had any practice time.
I got news for you. Everybody's going through it.
I'm just saying. So there's, and I was getting ready to say, but with the break coming up, they'll be able, because this break is gonna be for a minute, because you got the they'll have the All-Star game, and then they got to take a break because of the Olympics. So I think that's about.
I don't want to hear these excuses.
I think it's about 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear these excuses afterwards because it's getting a little. It's getting funny, but if you actually a diehard Wings fan, it's getting kind of worn now. Because like I said, I'm
gonna be honest with you. With being in the building, and watching how the teams play, like they're not quitting on Coach. They're not quitting on Coach T right now.
No, I commend them for that. Really do. But listen,
the crowd is still the crowd when they come in the building. They still on their feet. They still cheering out. Like no, they haven't started hearing boos, and they don't have empty seats in the arena yet.
I think listen. It's a new crowd. It's not like a Wings organization's been up for 2 decades. I mean, I'm not saying they're old, they're pretty new, so they still got a younger crowd from what I'm hearing from you.
Oh no, it's not a younger crowd, it's an older crowd. It's an
older crowd. Okay, well they got a good, so yeah, but listen, everybody's dealing with the same schedule shift because it's a very hectic schedule because of the Olympics, because the All-Star break is packed up around it. So it's where everybody's going through it. The fact of the matter is, this is my opinion. This is not a good basketball team. Injuries have hampered it. Like I said before, the best player on the team is out. So when your best player on the team is out, Satu, you're going to take a step.
And their best shooter is out.
So you're going to take a step back. And the fact of the matter is, you just do what you can, go through it. The fact of the matter is that the reason why they've lost to the Aces is because the Aces are better than they are. That's just ain't no excuse to make that is better. The Aces can turn it on to that next level that the Wings, as presently constructed, can't get to that level. But the fact of the matter is this: that they got to get healthy. But the fact of the matter is, I'm gonna say this: for what? I mean, I don't. Can they? Is it much time enough to make a playoff run? And even if they do make a playoff run, do you actually think they're gonna do anything when they get there? In my opinion, I'm in the point of this. Well, you know me. You don't know me about 5-6 years. I'm never on a mediocrity train. Either I want to be bad or I want to be real good. The worst thing you want to do is be in the middle. And I think if the Wings are being honest with themselves, and you never want somebody to say, well, this season's a bust, so you're all gonna be competitive. But this season is a bust right now. And you got big time players coming to draft this coming draft. Do you want to just chip away and get that last seed and get served up in the first round of New York, or get served up the Vegas quickly and then your season over? I don't know. That's up people above my pay grade. But being mediocre, I'm never a fan of that. And I think right now, even if they do scrounge together and get back in it, it's just for a mediocre run that's going to lead to basically just being swept in the first round.
It all depends on who all comes back, because, like I said, if you can get Maddie inside 2 back in time, then there might be time to scrounge. I don't think that they can get in the playoffs at this point. I don't. But at the same time, they're not in the middle. Like, they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom of the.
But that's what I'm saying.
And last year they were a wild card team, and they beat that team to get to the Aces, and the Aces were just better than them.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. This is me saying, what's the point to scrounge up to try to fight to get to a lower seed in the first round to get served up to one of those two teams, because they're gonna get swept even if they get a game. And to me, they're not good, even if they with Satu and with Maddie, and this is my opinion, and with Enrique. I don't think they're a contender. I just don't think. I think they're elite point guard away. And what's the best way to get an elite point guard? Get them in the draft. And it's an elite point guard coming out in the draft this coming draft.
They did that with JC. They got another point guard with JC.
Josh Green. Yeah, the Mavericks traded him. They did the right thing. I'm pretty sure if we're honest with us, there in about a couple of years, I'm pretty sure JC probably will get traded up out of here. But
no, I mean, since Maddie's been out, she's been stepping up.
I mean, it's good. Good for her. I mean,
yeah, she's only a rookie. I mean, hell, she had 17 points last game. She was 8 of 5 on 3.
I mean, good for her. Good for her. But like I'm saying, I want that. I've been saying this to you guys, and this is my first time actually watching the Wings. I kind of got fluid on when late last season when they started making a serious playoff run. They're an elite point guard away from being a contender. Can JC turn that? I don't know. The jury's out. I don't think so. But we'll see. But I know it's one in the draft. I know for certain it's an elite point guard. And so we'll see. We'll see.
Well, we'll see how things turn out for the Wings. They're going to be playing the Sparks this coming Saturday at home. Then they go play Phoenix. I think they play Phoenix. Let's check out their schedule.
They play Phoenix up next, I think.
Yeah, they do. They're in Phoenix. They're on the road. They're on the road till Saturday.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So they play Phoenix on Wednesday at 2:30. And then they're going to play the Sparks on Saturday at 2:30. And then
that'll be a big game right there.
And then that next Wednesday, they're going to play. Caitlin Clark is coming to town.
Ooh, Caitlin Clark going for 40 in that one.
No, she's not going for 40. She hadn't gone for 40 yet. She's not going to
has anybody ever got a 40-point triple-double?
No. No,
get ready.
It's not going to happen.
Get ready while you may be in the building for history.
I won't. No, it won't.
40-point triple-double coming right there.
And then they're gonna play the Sun. They're gonna play the Sun. They're gonna play the New York Liberty again on the 20th. On the 22nd, they play Liberty again. They're gonna play the Sparks here. They're gonna play the Aces again here. They're gonna play the Lynx here, and then they're gonna play the Fever again here. So the season doesn't end till September 19th, and the last game is against the Aces. I mean, they say August is when Side 2 can come back. So, Side 2 comes back in August. You still got the whole month of August to September. They could probably still scrounge up something.
That's wonderful. Scrounge up what? Get served up to the Aces or get served up to the Aces or Liberty.
We'll see.
I mean, if it is, I'm here for it. However quick that season, man, that playoff run will end, but it will end quickly.
Right. So after July 17th, they won't play again until August 16th.
Yeah, so that's a month off. So yeah,
that's a month off because of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And when they come back, they're going to play the Connecticut Sun.
Right. It's another tough. Another.
They were the best team in it. They were the best team in the WNBA at one point. Old Dejanay.
Yeah.
All right, Kendrick. Well, now that we've taken care of our Wings obligation, now it's time to go over to America's favorite team, as we know, and that would be the one.
Are they?
Yeah, it's still America's favorite.
They had a poll. They had a poll on ESPN saying national media didn't think so anymore. I mean,
they had a poll that said what?
National audience didn't think no more. They was America's team. I think they should be called themselves that.
Listen, stop it.
Just saying.
Stop it. Stop.
You got a quarterback got the gout. Saying. Really, it's been 30 years. They can't get to the America's biggest stage anymore. So you want to call America's team?
Yeah, okay.
Just saying.
Well, it's time to talk about the main reason why we're here, the $1 billion team, Dallas Cowboys.
It's about what they offer to the table, $1 billion, and they not too much on the field.
$1 billion team right here. Yeah. And we've got some, I don't know if it's controversy or what. We definitely got some teammates talking about other people's contracts. That probably shouldn't be happening.
Oh shit! I don't know
what you're doing, Malik. I don't know what you're doing, Malik Hooker, but you should probably stop.
Well, he's doing exactly what I predicted. I remember I told you guys it's gonna get very bad. Even before the season started.
It's funny. You did say that. You really did say that. My God.
Listen. When you have this many crash and burns, coaches getting blamed, coaches threatening to get fired, ownership not trusting players not trusting you. This is how it starts.
Yeah,
so,
you got what's the name coming out saying he's fed up. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure too. If I'm a lame duck coaching for my life, and I got guys just guys just going through the motions. They worry more about the podcast than actually.
Yeah, well, that's what Malik Hooker said about old Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons, he put out a tweet, then he took it down. It's just a mess over there right now. What is going on with the Dallas Cowboys? And then, not to add that, and then we got this picture serving that now Kendrick has suspected that it's the gout with Dak Prescott. His gout is flared up, and
come on, man, that's what people got gout work. That's the gout boot. That's the gout boot right there. Look at it. That's the gout boot. Oh man, who ankle swell? Listen, if your ankle swells up when you go underwater swimming, then you probably shouldn't go underwater swimming.
Maybe hit it on the rocks.
No, that's that old snapped ankle right there. He got that rheumatoid arthritis in. You say it swells up from now and then. So if you're wondering why Dak don't run very well, it's probably the reason why his ankle swells up again. So, listen, the fact of the matter is this: they say he's gonna be fine, but this ain't the first time we've seen him have that walking boot on before the season, which leads me to tell you he may have the gout. So, because that's when the season flares up every year. Just like it just flares up sometimes, like arthritis.
Well, we've got an in-depth look at the ankle. Here, let me move this banner real quick. see right here in this area.
Oh, Dak Prescott is doing real good in life, ain't he?
You look right here, it looks a little swollen right there.
Yeah, man, a little fatty.
Yeah, a little swollen. Looks a little swollen right there.
Yeah, look fatty. Look fatty. Like he got a little fluid on his ankle. Take a water pill.
Remember last year he said he had another before the season started, he had another ankle injury and he had to have a surgery.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And that's when you have an injury like that, that was a dislocation and a compound fracture. The bone was coming out the skin. So you have something like that. That injury never goes away. That ankle's forever damaged. So as you get older, it's gonna keep getting worse and worse. So but as long as I guess he says he's gonna be, there's nothing to see here. He's gonna be ready for camp if he's there. Like I said, he's I guess playing for a contract, and Jerry still think he deserves it for one. But yeah, like you said, it's a mess, man. Off the field, on the field, guys not trusting guys in other guys' pockets. Guys want to talk about other things other than football and worried about their likes and stuff and on social media than actually playing the game. So it's a mess.
It sounds personal. It sounds personal.
Listen, man, listen.
You went really deep on that.
Listen, Walt, you know me. You don't know me for a long time. I'm passionate about the Mavericks. I'm really not that passionate about the Cowboys.
Why not, man? You got a Cowboy hat on. What do you mean you're not passionate?
I'm not. I mean, listen, we cover the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys, so we got to cover them. I mean, they're the Cowboys. I mean, right. But listen, I've seen the Cowboys win 3 Super Bowls, so I'm good. I feel sorry for the person who's 30 years old and never seen a championship.
You get spot on. Spot on.
I've seen the Cowboys win 3 championships, so I'm good. If they never win a championship in my lifetime, I've seen the championship. A parade in Dallas. I was there when the first parade was downtown Dallas. My God, I need to get up out of there because it was all certain kind of crime. It was all certain kind of crime getting committed down there.
Blowing cars up, everything was going on down there.
Crime getting committed down there. But so I'm good. I feel bad for the guys for the men and women who are 30 years old who never knew anything like this. And so though that's what I feel bad for. Jerry's all it. Listen, he's got $1 billion franchise, got $1 billion stadium. He's good. His family's gonna be all right. His kids gonna be all right. So I don't know if the desire.
There's a report coming out that Jerry might be selling to somebody in Saudi Arabia.
It figures. Soon as I say that, it figures. It figures. So they're gonna be Saudi Arabia's team, right? Really, from America's team to Saudi Arabia's team. Oh my goodness, boy, these Republicans. But anyway, I mean, from Trump Towers, Saudi Arabia to this. I guess they're gonna move the team to Saudi Arabia. They're gonna call them the Dallas Camels or the Saudi Arabia Camels. Who knows? But anyway, as far as the Cowboys to this present moment, they're still the Cowboys. Listen, you got, in my opinion, you got an organization that doesn't trust its quarterback. They saw it. They saw their quarterback flinch in the eye of the storm. You saw that. You saw that guy's eyes were big as saucers. Now, we can go blame the defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, when he's gone. We can blame the offensive coordinator we did 2 years ago when he's gone. Actually, he's back in NFC in Philadelphia. So he's looking to get his payback. So there's no more else to blame. It's all on the head coach and the quarterback. Because we know Jerry's not going to take no blame. He says, hey, I done drafted these guys. These guys are the top of the line players. They should get it done. So this season, yeah, Mike McCarthy is a lame duck coach. He knows it. We all know it. The organization knows it. And yes, Dak Prescott, who does hold all the cards in his hand. He's got all the advantages. But he is a lame duck quarterback. He knows it. We know it. The organization knows it.
Is this a concern?
And-
Is this a concern for the Dallas Cowboys though? This ankle? I mean, you saw that right there. That looked like some fluid buildup.
Well, it's something that's going to have to face. He said, "Listen, I could go on what the guy said. He said it's going to be fine. So if his gout's not an issue with himself, his gout's not an issue with me. So we move on. Now I tell you, I go what the guy on the inside on ESPN. If he comes into camp and he still got a walking boot on walk, then it's an issue. He says it's not an issue. He said just something flares up. I tend to believe why he got to lie, and I'm moving on from it. But if he comes into camp,
he also says he's not worried about his contract situation. And I said, if I was him, I definitely wouldn't be worried about it. I mean, the longer they take, the more they got to pay.
No, he's got the advantage. He's got all the advantages in the corner. Whatever you may think of Dak Prescott,
maybe they don't want to pay him. They waiting for this sale to go through, and they like it ain't our problem no more. Saudi, it'll be Saudi. Anyway. Saudi Arabia's problem. Saudi Arabia.
Hey man, you got that Saudi money, man. The oil money. So hey, if anybody can pay him, no Saudis can. But like I said, he's got the advantage.
What do you do, baby? What up, Keith?
Keith, he's got the advantage. He's been a top 10 quarterback. Except when it comes to playoff time. But they got to play him. They got to pay him because who's else out there? There's nobody else out there. Everybody else who's good is under contract. So we know Jerry is like this. Hell, he didn't want to play Emmitt Smith after Emmitt Smith won him a Super Bowl. He didn't want to play Michael.
Deadlines make deals is what Jerry Jones goes by.
Yeah. He didn't want to play Troy Aikman after Troy Aikman got him to the playoff that first year. He didn't want to play Michael Irvin the same year. After they got him to the playoff his first year. So Jerry has a history of not paying his star players and guys who actually won them Super Bowls.
Wait, who's selling what to Saudi Arabia? Well, Keith, the report is that the Dallas Cowboys, it's a rumor that Jerry is selling the Cowboys to Saudi Arabia.
I mean, hey, Keith, we all suspected Osama bin Laden wasn't dead. If he woke up in Cowboy Central. So just say it.
He's selling it to an investors group in Saudi Arabia. So
hey, I'm all here for it, man. I'm here for it.
That's what the report is.
I'm all here for it, man. Why not? Jerry said to give
Jerry Jones saw what Mark Cuban got and said, "What? If he got that, imagine what I could get."
Yeah, I would be laughing if it wasn't true. That's what
he got. He got that.
That's where you at in this world right now. That's where we at in this world right now. Yeah. Good Lord. But yeah, you got Dak. And that's not Dak. All his star players. Kind of wondering what the hell.
If you think about it, maybe none of the family members want to carry on the Cowboys once he's done.
Yeah,
I mean, if he really is selling it, Charlotte's like I don't. Charlotte's like I don't want to deal with that.
Jerry Jones Jr. I don't know what actually he does except clean his daddy's glasses during games.
I think they said he's actually next in line before Steven would get it.
I'm pretty sure Steven might have something to say about that.
No, that's Jerry Jr. would be the one to run the team next before Steven would do it.
Well, I'm gonna stick to my goals. I got a feeling you want to talk about Civil War. I got a feeling Steven got something to say about that. But like I said, moving back onto the field, it's just not Dak not got paid. You got the star wide receiver, Cee Dee Lamb, which I think if the first guy's gonna get paid is him.
Yep.
Also, you got the star defensive player who I guess you could say that star defensive player in September and October, not November and December. But the first half star defensive player, Michael Parsons, the podcaster, the influencer, Michael Parsons. And also
we getting A-Rap money. We getting A-Rap money.
And also you got Zach Martin. Now the thing is, we don't.
Oh yeah.
is Zach Martin? Is he? It's been rumors around that this may be Zach Martin's last year. He may call it quit. So you got that going down the pipe. So that's where we at. You got your 4 best players not on the contract. That's not a good thing going into a season where especially with Mike McCarthy, where if you don't get no short as to the conference championship, pretty much you're getting fired. Well, now they're just gonna let your contract run out. You're not gonna be rehired again.
Pretty much. Yeah. So Cee Dee says he will skip camp. He is not coming to camp until he gets money. Which he won't get his money, then he'll show up at camp before those fines. He'll show up to camp when them fines start hitting him. Yeah,
but I don't blame him for taking that stance. I mean, when the fines but I don't blame him for right now taking that stance. Because
can we really say that actually works though?
Listen, I mean, hell, Emmett held out the first 2 weeks of the season. Said, "Watch this. We're gonna see who win this."
Yes, yeah, he did the season. I think he did the season. He's doing training camp. They start fining you when you don't show up to training camp.
But like I said, it's to each his own. But he's taking a stance. He's one of the top 3 receivers in football. And he should be paid. The top 3 receiving football is getting paid around $30 million. They're not getting paid 20. They're not getting paid mid-20s. They're getting paid around $30 million. That's the going rate for the Cee Dee Lambs of the world. And Cee Dee Lamb has fulfilled his obligation as far as being a top receiver. He's improved every year. He's led the league in touchdowns 1 year, led the league in yards and receptions another year. So he's fulfilled his obligation of being one of those top receivers. Top receivers, and he needs to be paid as one, and that's the going rate.
Like, hey, listen, if you think about this, check this out. A lot of people, a lot of teams are selling right now. This is something new that's going on. Like the Boston Celtics are for sale now too.
Oh yeah, we found out about that. Yeah, Boston.
Something's going on somewhere.
Hey,
so you got the Mavericks just sold. You got the Boston Celtics selling, and you got a report of maybe the Dallas Cowboys being sold to a investor group in Saudi Arabia. I mean, like I think we might be turning the tide where everybody's getting out.
How much money is that gonna go for, man? I'm gonna be already.
I don't think these owners now want to deal with the new way things are getting ready to be done.
Oh, these new rules and stuff, especially in the NBA.
With the all new TV deals and all this Amazon and having to go.
Right.
I don't think that they want to deal with what's getting ready to come. That's getting ready to come about.
Because guys, if you don't know, if you don't know, you're not hip to it. In the next, I'll say 2 or 3 years.
I mean, hell, WWE Raw is getting ready to be shown on Netflix at the start of next year.
In the next 2 or 3 years, sports is not going to be showed on, I don't think, national TV. It's going to be streamed. Yeah, it's going to be streamed. All this stuff's going to be streamed. So it beats not to have cable anymore. You better have your streaming stuff ready to go.
So that's what I'm saying. So you just kind of gotta pay attention. Like I think what's getting ready to happen is everybody's finna trial it with WWE as they go to Netflix.
Right.
And they're gonna trial it next year with stuff going. I mean, trialing it right now with WNBA going to Amazon right now too.
Right.
Some of the WNBA games are shown on Amazon.
Right. Well, yo, let's say, it's like all sports are now getting streamed. You got college football, college sports are getting streamed. The Big Ten is on Peacock. You got I think the Big 12 is about to get on, I think a deal with Prime Video. You got the NFL, you got the NFL Prime. They're trying to increase some more viewers. YouTube is doing the NFL Sunday Ticket. You got NBA also doing they were showing NBA on TNT on Max. On Max, yeah. And then who else is it? Netflix? Is it not Netflix but Peacock or Prime?
Prime. Prime is gonna be getting a lot of the games next season.
Yeah, Prime. You got hockey about to follow suit. Baseball's already there. If you notice,
this dude was getting off over here on NXT.
Yeah, man. Baseball's already there. With if you notice, even last year you saw, you think it was about 5 or 6 Ranger games. On 5 or 6 Ranger games, I think on Peacock. You know, something like that. So, yeah, and sports about to be the worldwide streamer.
The owners of the biggest companies have been selling for the last 3 to 5 years. There's something larger at play if Jerry really does sell. It's something. I know they're not happy about the TV rights. I know they're not happy about that.
Right.
Yeah, cable is dying. Cable is dying, but right now, I mean, cable made a comeback because it was starting to become cost heavy. When it was dead. Yeah, it's not that it's dead, but it made a comeback because when you add up the total of YouTube and internet or YouTube TV or Hulu TV, I mean, it's the price of having cable.
Yeah, I know it's probably, but
and then like for guys like us, if we want to watch the Mavericks, the Stars, the Rangers, or the Dallas Wings, you got to have Bally's, and you can't even watch Bally's.
Right. The only reason why I have basically cable is because of the Rangers and Stars and Mavericks.
That's what, I only got a Spectrum because of Bally's.
If it wasn't for that, the moment that those deals go into effect and they start going full stream, like right now, I'm paying my cable bills like under $100 because I don't even have HBO, all that, because I got that on stream. So that's basically my bill. So.
What does it say? He plays this. This is the Teddy Long, and I just want to say these two fine gentlemen tonight. You both are going to have a 2-on-1 handicap match against The Undertaker. Holla, 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 holla.
Yeah, man, this NXT match is pretty darn good, man. It's Fatal 4-Way match right here.
Only reason TV networks are still in business because of sports. That's hands down the best TV shows can be streamed. I mean, exactly. I mean, he's not wrong because they don't even make sitcoms anymore.
Yeah, because all my movie channels I used to have back 5 years ago, HBO, I don't have none of that. All my stuff is streamed. Now, I'm only in a movie. Right now, I'm telling you mine right now. I got Netflix, Peacock, Prime, HBO Max.
I got Paramount.
I don't have Paramount.
I have Stars because of Power.
Yeah. And I'm about to get Hulu.
I have Hulu. And I have Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV. I can get it free on my PlayStation 5 for a year. I can't get it free.
Well, see, that's what messed all this up because PlayStation used to have PlayStation View, right? Yeah. And PlayStation View had cable. PlayStation View was cable. You could watch TV on the PlayStation if you had PlayStation View. Well, the cable companies got mad and was like, no, you can't do that because everybody stopped getting cable and was just watching getting PlayStation View because it had cable channels on there like Hulu and YouTube TV.
Right.
Yeah, but then they came back and was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. We'll sue you if you keep that up. So PlayStation dropped it because they weren't technically paying for that. Right. So that's how they ended up losing it. But before that, that's how I was watching TV. I had PlayStation View. Yeah. And then they came in. Let's see. I got Prime, Netflix, Apple TV, but you really need UTV if you want to watch basketball. I mean, I have NBA. I have the NBA TV or NBA app, so I can watch NBA TV. But like I was saying with Bally's, this is why Bally's is going out of business or going bankrupt, because if you go on the Bally's app, you have to have a cable subscriber to watch stuff on the Bally's app. So if you don't have a cable subscriber, you can't watch anything.
Yeah, well, that's because because I'm through DirecTV, so I got a cable subscriber.
Right, but if you don't have that and you go on Bally's, you can't watch anything.
Right,
which is stupid. Which is why people are like, okay, Bally's, I don't want to. That's why Bally's lost so many customers because everybody stopped watching cable. Right. The only thing that probably kept Bally's channel going was people in bars. Because they the one who
Yeah,
buy the
yeah,
cable
okay.
pack. They the one who really buy the cable packages or bars.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit like that.
So yeah, so that's the report. Jerry Jones could be selling the team to Saudi Arabia. We don't know if it's real or not. They say it's just a rumor. So well, I guess we'll find out in the next year or so.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man.
Arab money. Arab money. I'm gonna text EA as we gonna be getting that Arab money when Jerry sells.
Man, Osama bin Laden gonna be the new owner of the Cowboys. I knew he wasn't dead.
He's
I
dead.
knew he wasn't dead. He's still alive. He's alive. He's alive.
Me and Tobash met John Daniels today. Oh, that's Tobash's guy.
Speaking of he's still alive. John Daniels still here.
Yeah, that's Tobash's guy too.
Yeah, John Daniels. I'm it's kind of funny how he around now. The Rangers lost. He couldn't find him last season. Now he's around. All right, buddy. We already got a championship.
All right. So there's that with the Cowboys. As they have we don't know if Dak's foot. Well, Kendrick says he's got the gout. Is what's wrong with Dak. It's nothing wrong with his ankle. He just got the gout, guys. Gotta cut down on eating those steaks and stuff like that. Cut back on the salt, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, take off that salt. Yeah, man. Just listen, man. Just use that saltless season. Use the sauce and saltless season. You'll be all right.
Man, what a match here at NXT.
Yeah, we got a new champion.
Yeah, I think
yeah, the black guy lost because the white guy pinned the other black guy.
Yeah.
So we got a new champion.
He knocked him into him, and he fell on him, and what a way to end.
Yeah, man, good pay-per-view. Good pay-per-view. Ethan Page, former AEW, great. AEW original. Now the NXT champion of WWE. Fine. Funny how time flies. That guy was a jobber on AEW.
Well, Kendrick, now it's time to talk about we're gonna head back to the WNBA as we talk about something that's been taking over headlines, the Rookie of the Year debate, Kendrick.
Okay.
In the WNBA. I don't know if you know this or not, but man, we got two women that's doing something very, very special in the WNBA in that rookie class. With one, Caitlin Clark and Miss Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. I want to give a hats off to these two ladies right here, man. These two ladies, I don't care what anybody says. For the most part, are carrying the WNBA. They're carrying the WNBA, and I watch both. I watch both of these two again. I don't miss Angel Reese game, and I don't miss a Caitlin Clark game. I love both of them. I love watching both of them. Mm-hmm. I love what they're doing. It's just amazing to see. I wouldn't be upset if Angel Reese wins or if Caitlin Clark wins. I mean, I make it known that Caitlin Clark is my favorite WNBA player because she shoots all those threes, and I like the three ball. I like to stroke it from deep, so I like the three ball. That's why I like Caitlin Clark so much. I mean, Caitlin Clark is, man, she wows me every time she steps on the court, and so does Angel. I think Angel Reese got another double-double today, and I think she broke Candace Parker's record today for a triple-double.
Yeah.
I'm going to start not triple-double, double-doubles.
Yeah, man, listen, Caitlin Clark is handling her business. And so is Angel Reese. Both of these young women, are going to be future pioneers, of the league right now. They won I think they the top, if you will say, one of the top two of the top five faces of the league right now as rookie.
Yeah, man, and you know what's funny is they had the All-Star voting. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston were the top. Think about that. They were the top picks or the top voted out over Asia Wilson and everybody else.
Yeah, man. Listen, said this before. Should have been on Olympics because she puts the ass in the seats.
I think it's better to make her wait.
No, I'm saying right now, women's basketball, she needs to be everywhere and every time. Not just her. They could have put Angel Reese on the Olympics too. I mean, they like I said, they may be the most popular athletes in the dub.
Yeah, but when you think about it, next year when it's time for them to go to Olympics like that, they're gonna be the highly.
They're gonna be next year. Gonna be 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years.
Right. So they're gonna be highly talented. Like the question gonna be who's gonna be number one, or Caitlin Clark's gonna be the first pick, and Angel probably right behind her, or vice versa. It's just let's just say this is gonna be the last time we're gonna see Taurasi and them. This class.
It's just like the men's. You gotta get these old heads, the last little shine.
Let them have it and enjoy it. Let them have it. Like they're not gonna make the next Olympics. So let them have it. Get your old ass out the way. So we go with that. But listen, Caitlin Clark was the first rookie to get a triple-double yesterday, and she's had games where she's been close to this like 4 or 5 times already this season.
Yeah. I'm looking at Caitlin Clark's stats. She's having 16 points, 6 rebounds, averaging 7.4 assists, and 1 point and a steal. Basically, averaging a steal. So getting it done.
Oh my God, my brother's weighed in. Cece is definitely not ready for the Olympics. Y'all need to stop.
Yes, she is. She is because of popularity. Listen.
He's talking about her game. He's talking about her gameplay wise.
So you see how she's okay. That girl been on the road ever since she was denied the Olympics. She's been on the road, but not just her. Angel Reese. I thought both of them should have been, but bigger, more important people than me made that decision. We got to keep the sanctity of the game. Sanctity of the game. We got to keep it pure for the old heads, so they can have their day. Oh no, old ass Taurasi go another 10th time to the Olympics.
Hey, I don't care what you say. I just watched Taurasi with my own eyes personally last Wednesday. She still got it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, I think Taurasi might have been in the league as long as LeBron had. I think she came over here.
Yeah. If you look at it, you think longer. But I'm looking at Angel Reese stats. She's averaging basically 14 points a game. About 12
42 years old.
Woo!
My God. She was drafted in 2004. Yeah. Her and LeBron are up there, bruh.
That old ass. Angel Reese averaging 14 points a game. She's averaging 12 rebounds. She's averaging about almost 2 assists and also 1.4 steals. So yeah, man, those two girls are getting it done. Bayou Barbie and the face of women's sports right now. So yeah, man, those two women are getting it done. I think both of those two women got a chance to lead both of their teams to the playoffs. They're not far out of it. Let me look at the standings right here. WNBA standings right here. I'm trying to look at it right now. Let's see. Okay.
Keith says the Olympic game isn't a popular contest. We want to win the gold, and we don't need any rookie messing that up. Give me the vet.
Stop it. If you put both of them on there, they still winning by 30. All right, you put her and Caitlin, you put Angel and Caitlin on there, they're still winning by 30. If they're not, they're still winning by 30. It's not gonna make a difference. They're head and shoulders better than anybody else. All right, stop that, bro. Stop that. Let's looking now at the Indiana and Chicago both right now looks like they're in the playoffs.
This is not at all.
Oh, okay, Keith. If the season was starting now, both of those will be in playoff contention. So, yeah, getting it done. I like to see that. I like to see both of those teams, Chicago and Indiana, in the playoffs. Wow, I want to go back to the draft night. You know, when Tovar actually walked out of a bar establishment, he was so distraught. What would this team be if Angel Reese was on it?
Well, you know, it's funny. It's funny you asked that, Kendrick, because what was that? The night when we played the Phoenix Mercury, me and some media people were sitting up there, and I was watching them get dominated in the paint with Brittany Griner. And I was like, and I said to somebody, I was like, and this team had the nerve to pass over Angel Reese like they just got it like that down in the paint. Like they just good enough to say, oh, we don't need that. We can just pass up on her.
It was a Tarrant County decision.
Nah, it was a Babbitt decision. I see him walk around there. Oh God, don't even get me started on him.
Come on, man. He moving the team to Dallas. They coming to Dallas.
Yeah, they coming. Listen, you gotta listen. You gotta stop. You coming out of Tarrant County, you coming to detail now. You gotta stop with these. We coming to. You need to make a big splash if you're gonna get in this draft. Okay, you need to take Paige Beckers with that pick if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, been saying it all along. Listen, I've been saying that for the last couple of years. What does this team need more? They need a point guard. They're one elite point guard away from actually being decent. And right now you can't listen. Enrique's like Luka. You gotta get her ass off ball, but you gotta get somebody good enough to put her behind off ball. And as long as she got Satu's a forward. She's not a guy who can handle the ball. She's a finisher. She's not a playmaker or distributor. So you need a elite.
Get back to the question they had. Where would this team be if they had Andrew Reese? I mean, hell, Enrique put up so many bricks. She be getting a lot. Them double doubles that she got now, she'd have had them about 4 weeks. She'd have had that about 4 weeks ago. All them bricks that they be putting up there in what's the
You said what you saying the stadium? You said the renovation of the arena already made by
my brother said they need to stay in Arlington Arena. Nah, we leaving the CPC. I'm gonna be sad. I hate to leave CPC. CPC be lit, but we coming to K Bailey Hutchinson.
Yeah, man. If you come to K Bailey, you need a star in there. You need a splash. And that's why you gotta get. Listen. I ain't stepping off. We need Paige Beckers.
Yeah, we leaving the CPC. I'm gonna be distraught. Hey, K Bailey Hutchinson. I graduated there back in 2006. I graduated.
Yeah, me too. Actually, me too. I graduated K Bailey Hutchinson. So.
No, they do need to be. They do need to be in Dallas city limits. I mean, come on, man.
Also, they need new uniforms, man.
We just got new uniform.
But that color scheme just don't do for me. It don't mean lime green and dark green and dark. It just don't. That's like clashing for me.
Yeah, well, if Angel Reese was here, I think we'd be a different team. We'd be a real bit different team. But I don't know about playoff.
Yeah, I think he'd be playoff.
We wouldn't be as bad as we are, but we definitely be good because
let's think about it.
You could have had Angel Reese here and at least while Satu healed up and had something going.
Just think about it. You had Enrique at the 2, Satu at the 3, and you had Angel Reese at the 4. It's pretty good, man.
I don't know if you can bring Satu to. Well, I guess you.
Satu can
because Maddie plays the 3. That means if you want to do that, that means you have to put Enrique at the point.
I'm so sorry for Maddie.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. I'm so sorry for Maddie. Listen. She'd be a great 6 woman. Coming off the bench.
Hell no, man.
Listen, hold on. Manu Ginobili was mostly a 6-man in his career. He had a Hall of Fame career.
Manu Ginobili started when they won championship.
Well, it's not about who starts. It's about finishing. She can finish.
No. Hey, don't try to hit me with that Jason Kidd. Maddie's our 3-point shooter. Maddie's our bucket getter. She can't come off the bench.
Yeah, she got get buckets coming off the bench, man.
Nah. Maddie's already proven her spot. So
nobody proved her spot. Anything can change.
No.
Good grief. Anything. What all-star team she done made? Anything can change. I like the little girl, but let's calm down here.
Nah, you're right. Let's calm down. Maddie hits open threes, so we're not doing that.
You sit up and acting like she Klay Thompson or something. We talking about.
I mean,
Hall of Famer.
she hits her open threes though. She hits her threes when she opens. So I don't know.
And that's sweet. I'm happy for her.
But when she gets the ball,
Just coming off the bench.
but
you come off the bench, you can have all the shots you want.
no. But I mean, if Angel Reese was here, you could go with a small lineup. I mean, is it really that many bigs in the WNBA? Not really.
No, you can go. You be small.
Hey, Maddie is a bucket. You better stop. You better go look up Maddie in college. Leave Maddie alone. Maddie's
L. She do got deep voice, though. I said, damn, that voice don't fit that face, but I'm here for it.
Leave my dog Maddie alone. Leave Maddie Ice alone. That's my favorite Wings player.
I heard her. I thought it was damn. She want a beer?
You gonna get up off my dog Maddie. But Caitlin Clark is definitely balling. If you had to ask me right now who would be my rookie of the year, 100% for me, it's Caitlin Clark.
Okay. Yeah, give me Caitlin also. Give me Caitlin also on that. But close second, Angel Reese. That's gonna be a very close race right there.
Well, I don't know. I think that getting that being the first rookie to get a triple double is I think that pretty much won her.
Yeah, but on the other end, you see what Angel Reese with breaking Candace Parker's record. Nobody's broken that.
Yeah, but you the first rookie ever to get a triple double. It's hard to top that. Not only has she done that, hold on, she got another stat too. She's the fastest player to have 350 points and 150 assists in a season in WNBA history. She's got numerous of records that she's already broken. She's got tons. I mean, I could go down a list of stuff she's done already. So I mean, they're both breaking records. They both breaking records.
Yeah, but also like I agree. I give
13 double versus one. It's not about one triple double. She is the only rookie ever to get a triple double in WNBA franchise. Nobody's ever done it. It's never been done. Never until her. And she's been in this position like 5 times this season, where she's been like 1 rebound away. And she didn't just have no little punk ass triple double. She had like 19, 10, and 13.
Yeah, man, you acting like Caitlin Clark. You trade up for Maddie.
Would I trade Caitlin Clark for Maddie?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Hey, man, Maddie, if you hearing this, if you hearing this, Maddie, this man done sold you out.
Hey, you got it wrong. I would trade somebody else on the team for Caitlin Clark.
No, somebody said we want Maddie. You say in a heartbeat. Maddie said she did it and 2 minutes ago he said, man, she's got to start. Yeah, she got there. As soon as I said that, 2 minutes later, pack your damn bag. You had the Ku Klux Klan deal.
Hey, you know what? Somebody brought this up to me too. He said y'all got to stop the CC Glaze just giving Bronny. You know what's gonna be tripped about 2020?
She actually played the league.
When we look back on 2024, we're gonna look back and say that Bronny and Caitlin Clark came out the same year. Ain't that gonna be a trip when we look back on 2024? That's a trip. 2024, Bronny and Caitlin Clark. CC breaking turnover records. Stop it. She's breaking other records too on the court.
There's a lot of people hate Caitlin Clark.
Do you know what's so weird too? What the world is doing? It's so weird that the world is making it to where if you like Caitlin Clark, you gotta hate Angel Reese. And if you like Angel Reese, you gotta hate Caitlin Clark. That's so weird. That's a weird move by the world that they're doing.
America.
I love both of them. I love watching both of them play basketball. Hell, I was just watching them Angel Reese a few minutes ago. I mean, they lost thanks to Kenny Carter trying to be a cheap shot artist again.
Hey man, hometown's on.
Yeah, Mansfield's on. Kennedy Carter. Mansfield taking cheap shots, costing the game.
Yeah,
getting texts and getting flagrant fouls.
Yeah, he's kind of wondering why she got kicked off the team last season after 1 year with it.
I would like to. Now I got to see. I got to meet Peely over on the Lynx a couple weeks ago. I really would like to see Nika Mule play more for the Seattle Storm. Paige Becker's homegirl. I really I love watching Kate Martin play. You know, I love me some Kate Martin. She was the glue when she was in Iowa. Now she's Kate Money Martin over with the Aces.
Yeah, went from Iowa to Vegas. I bet that was a trip for her.
Yeah.
So I'll say about it. They only had 2 lights in where I grew up at. Look at God, look at all these lights here. Only had 2 lights.
She didn't say, "Damn, I'm somewhere where I can do something every night." I went from Ashley. She went from Ashley to Class week, boy, didn't she?
Yeah, we thought the big time spot was the local Whataburger down there, man. That's where everybody hung out, the local Whataburger, man. Shoot. Yeah, but then we got damn in Vegas. Wait, dang.
Come on, man.
She like, damn. She tripped out.
Got a big firewall. UNC Bo Capeman for CC. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I love those threes. Yeah, hey, listen, I don't care what that makes me, a hater, Uncle Tom, a racist, whatever it makes you. You can pin me as it.
What?
I love me some Caitlin Clark. I love watching Caitlin Clark play.
Yeah, maybe they say make your car belong
on a Friday night just to watch her play.
So make your car belong.
No, didn't that mean I'd be a no? No.
Oh man,
bro! Between Josh Green and Kate Martin, you got to stop with these nicknames. I didn't give Kate Martin those nicknames. That Lisa Bluter gave her that the blue nickname, and Vegas gave Kate Martin that nickname. I want to meet. Oh boy, she's Samoan. Peely is Samoan, and she got a Samoan tribe on like her left thigh. Yeah, boy, she is beautiful.
Come on, man. Could you actually watch sports for action sports?
Yeah, and LeVar, you got I got to be careful with saying that. I got to realize. Yeah, I had to tell Kennedy this one time. We got to be real careful about how we talk about these girls. I'm old enough to be these girls' daddies at this point in life. So we had to be real careful about how we talk about these young ladies.
We can't say this. We can't say. I can't say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, kind of giving out creepy vibes.
But when we go, but when this show go to end, I'm gonna say all kinds of stuff.
No, you gotta keep it to yourself, man.
I'm gonna get on X and get on X and I'm gonna say all kinds. I'm gonna X and Threads and say all kinds of stuff. Facebook, they don't got no rules there. I see, but you basically say you want to commit crimes on Facebook and they'll applaud you for it.
No, but yeah, the rookie of the year race is getting tight. It's a big topic on who's what right now in the WNBA. And like I said, if you ask me right now, my rookie of the year is Caitlin Clark, and we know she's gonna win.
Yeah, she's gonna win it. But if something happens, say God forbid she get an injury or something like that, you know, right? So I think it's gonna be close between her and Angel Reese. They like to me. They're the two most.
They might be the first co.
Yeah, they're the two most popular athletes you will say in the league right now.
Man. Hey man, both of these girls are selling out arenas, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm shocked next week that they didn't move that game to the AAC. I'm very shocked for the Wings and the Fever. I'm so shocked that game didn't get moved.
They might would have if they drafted Angel Reese. They might would have moved it, but you know, at the end of that, you got JCJ. She can get a chance to guard Caitlin Clark again. Get ready for that 40-point triple-double.
Well, you know, she had a little dust up with Caitlin Clark in college. Caitlin Clark pushed her back, kind of like pushing her back of the head. She fell on her back of the head.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark said, I remember. I'm going to get 40 on this chick. But anyway.
Get well soon, Maddie. We need you back, Maddie. We need you back.
Take your time, Maddie.
No, don't take your time, Maddie. We need you back.
No rush. No rush. Don't listen to Walt. No rush.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I just want to throw this out there. I don't care who get mad about this when they see this. Listen, the Dallas Wings, even though the food might not be that great, but they sure know how to make better food than the Dallas Mavericks do. My God, man. Hey, listen, listen. Mavericks give you the same thing over and over. These guys here, that I had Chinese food. They made homemade Chinese food the other night, and they made chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and green beans and rolls and stuff the other night. That's how you treat the media. That is how you treat the media.
Hey man, they gave the wide special. They gave mashed potatoes, green beans, and rolls.
Man, I'm telling you, man. The week before that,
country fried steak and white gravy.
What was it? I think Camp Day that we had a couple weeks ago. They gave us burgers. We were able to make burgers in there.
Okay.
And you know what? I was surprised. It came with potato salad. I was like, oh man, this potato salad's gonna be nasty. And it wasn't. It actually was good.
See, that's what you get. Never judge a book by its cover. It probably what color was it? White or was it yellow?
It was yellow.
Okay, I thought because usually when I see white mashed potato, I'm like, no, thank you. You gotta put some mustard in my mashed potato. You want me to eat it.
So it was good there, but I'm just saying, like the Mavericks, bro, they just don't try to do nothing different. Like it's the same thing every time.
They get them tight fajitas meat. Hey,
what happened? Your feeling come out?
My crowd came out. Tight fajita meat. I'm still chewing. I was chewing that right side. All of a sudden, I said something don't feel right. I took out that chunk of feet of me. My feeling was still attached to that thing. I said, God, dog. I should give him this monarch dinner bill too. I should have charged him monarch dinner bill.
Boy, we was in there having to chew that steak 32 times, wasn't we?
Let me tell you something, man. You gotta drink a. It was some people. We won't name names. It was some people eating that stuff like it was filet mignon. I mean, I'm like, look, like, damn, you really think this steak, this stuff is like that? And I was like, I mean, the dry rice, the dry Spanish rice, the cold vegetables. They even heat up the tortilla bread, man. It was cold, but tortilla bread was cold. It was cold in the sour cream they put on it. I didn't know which one was cold. But that fajita, the chicken was decent.
Chicken was good.
But that steak.
That steak was tired like a mother.
My goodness,
hey, you know what? They did better this year. They did. The steak was actually.
You couldn't do worse. Let me tell y'all something, man. Listen. Let me tell you something. I drunk a whole can of soda on one chew, on one piece of meat. I drank a whole soda to get that down, just to get that down.
Mark Cuban came out there personally to let you in, and then he served you that time.
No one ain't say a damn thing too. After that, I didn't want to say that too. I said, man, I done had him this plate. I said, this. Don't worry, sold the team. Don't worry.
No, this is not about the entertain. This is for the we were there for the draft last year. The draft food. This is what they gave us at the draft party. This is the food for the draft party.
They gave me that tight tight steak. That tight steak fajita meat, man.
Hell, at the arena. I'd have been cool if they'd have served us just that whack ass 3 for $12.
No, man, I was done with that. I was done at arena when they gave me that cold. When I went there, they gave me that cold cheese.
They're not your cheese.
I said, come on, man. And it came out of a hot thing. What you call them things? One of them hot machines. It was ice cold. I'm like, what is this? Gave me a little round tortilla chips that they got from Cash Savers. I know where they come from. What's them tortillas called? Tortilla chips called? I forgot what they called.
Tostitos.
No, not Tostitos. These were these cheap ones, man, from Cash Savers.
I don't know. You talking about the one that give you?
Hold on. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. I'll be right back in a minute.
You got it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you the bag right now.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Ooh, boy. Boy, we struggling there with them Dallas Mavericks, boy. Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to the Wings, man. They give us some good food over there when we got to cover those games, man. I mean, some good food for the media. We've eating good in there. You got him? You got him, Kendrick?
I'm telling you, I know where I saw him from. I know where I saw him from.
Show us the bag.
Hold on. These are the chips they selling at AAC. These are the chips. Right here. The same. Hold on. Let me get a
God dog it.
The same quality and everything.
Yep. That's it right there. That is it.
You ain't fooling nobody, man. I tasted them chips before, man. I go cash savers all the time. You ain't fooling me. Them the cheapest chips you can buy. Oh, Mark. Well, they got new on managed ship off of there now. Good grief. Good grief. You ought to be shaming yourself, man. You ought to be shaming yourself.
Don't even get started on the high blood pressure fries they give you with that folk.
Man, they got all that salt. All that salt. Your blood pressure, your eyes be rolling the back of your ears. All that damn thing.
My foot be looking like Dak Prescott.
Hey, you be like, something wrong. Something wrong.
Nah, if you have my foot, I'll be able to walk around in a brace like Dak Prescott. Take him out and say, "Damn, you got a lot of foot on your foot like Dak."
Woo! God dog it.
Oh man. Oh boy. Glad to keep it crying. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Wings, man. They do it right over there at the CPC, man. Only problem is they be taking the food away at half. They be taking the food in, drinking away at half.
What? Come on, man. You gotta let me eat it.
Damn.
I mean, they got a time limit.
Yeah, hey, I give you this. At least the Mavericks will give you a hot dog at halftime, and you still get to get drinks all night.
You gotta have something to wash that shit down with. I'm dry. You gotta have something to wash that down with, man. Come on, man. You can't have that cold nacho. That nacho cheese was ice cold, man. That's a darn shame. That nacho cheese was ice cold, man. I mean, come on, man. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But anyway, still shout out to the Mavericks. They did have some good cookies at one time I went.
Cookies good. I just like all my sweets hot, but yeah, you're right. they did do it. All right, so we got to talk about the last thing here. Last night there was an event that went down. Here we go with the CPC crap. They should have good food there. They are on the college campus. Yeah, you're right, and they do it right, man. Chicken fried steak was a little different, little what's the name? But it's all right. It's all right. It was the thought that counts, though.
Hold on, you had the stringy chicken fried steak one.
No, it wasn't that. You know what it was yeah, I was a little late, so you had to get there like when they first bought it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you don't get it when they first bring it out, you kind of, it's been sitting there on the.
Man, hold on. Speaking of that, I'm gonna cut y'all. Well, I remember I think my father was living about 10 years ago. Last time I went to Luby's. I go to chicken fried steak in there. I ain't never had a chicken fried steak that had no steak in it. It just had flour. It just had number batter, man. I said, what is this? I literally opened it up. It had no steak in it. I said,
I tell you what, I ain't seen the inside of a Luby's since my Mimo died, because boys used to send me there to get I had to go Wednesday to get us some living onions.
Hey man, that's it. Living onions, man. That's it. That's all. You can't get no. The last time I ate chicken fried steak was the first time I started eating liver, because he actually had meat in it. And when it was her birthday, she either wanted to go to Babe's Chicken House or she wanted to go to Luby's for her birthday. Yeah, there you go.
That's it. I haven't stepped into a Luby's since she passed away.
Well, man, we got to take you to a Luby's, man.
Nah, I'm good. I hear they still doing them liver and onions on Wednesday. That ain't gonna never change. That ain't gonna never change. Woman came in the barbershop one day, talking about some I just came to see if you was here. I want to see if you can hold me a spot. I gotta run over here to Luby's to get my liver and onions.
You know what, man?
I said, they still doing that on Wednesday? Like, yeah. And I got to hurry up for they all gone too.
You know what, man? When we all talking, we got to do a show for Luby's, man. We gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah. I am not calling Lubis and seeking. We come in there and do a live broadcast. Them old people wouldn't know what hit them. Them old people wouldn't know what hit them. I am not packing up my equipment to go to a Luby's. My God, where are we even set up at? They ain't even, do they got boosted?
Listen, you go to a Luby's, it's plenty of open seats, open tables right now, man. It ain't packed no more. So it's plenty of open tables. So you just pick one. They'd be happy to have us. They'd be happy to have us. Well, what was you finna talk about? What was the last thing you want to talk about?
Last night was the Money in the Bank. They don't call them pay-per-views anymore, kids. They call them PLEs.
Yeah, premium live events.
Yeah. WWE put on a hell of a broadcast last night, and listen, man, I was very interested in it because and I was on Twitter last night. Man, there were a lot of people watching the pay-per-view too, which was shocking.
Yeah, man. A lot of WWE fans. Shocking on that. Shout out to WWE doing their thing. The Raw and SmackDown sometimes sucks but the premium live events, at least this one had some good matches, especially that women's ladder match. Pretty damn good, man. Enjoyed that.
They started out the show with the men's ladder match, and Drew McIntyre came out to win on it. That was a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre ended up getting up there getting the briefcase, but it had a lot of good spots in it for the most part. It wasn't bad. If I had to give it anything out of 5, do they rate it by 5?
5 stars, something like that.
I give it a 3. I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
Give me a 3 out of 5. I really wanted Jey Uso to win, but I guess they're going through another. They had to go through this little thing with.
That is incorrect, sir. With them signing with TKO, TKO is making the WWE a shit ton of money, and now that Vince McMahon is gone.
Yeah, now we got that blood. We got to hit people across the head with steel chairs again.
I mean, they've gotten back to making it entertaining. The matches are really good.
Yeah. I picked Jey Uso to win. He didn't. Drew McIntyre. So
everybody thought Jey Uso was going to win.
Yeah. So obviously he wasn't. But yeah, I'll give it 3 out of
5. So Drew McIntyre wins it, of course. Who I was in it was Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso. Is it Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. Knight, LA Knight.
I don't get the hype about him. I really don't.
He's hyped, man. Listen. He's a made guy without the championship.
It's weird. It's weird, but I don't see. He doesn't strike me as a guy that you could put the belt on either.
He don't need a championship. He's made either way, man. He's one of their top draws, bro. Who else?
He is, but I think his finishing move is weak. I don't see how and why.
He's just one of these top draws, man.
I guess it's a little. I'll tell you this though, he is good on the microphone.
Yeah, he's good on the microphone.
Really good on the microphone.
Yeah,
really good on promos.
Who else was there? Carmelo Hayes. What's the Spanish dude?
Gable. Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade.
Yeah, him and Carmelo Hayes did a move.
Yeah, I thought Carmelo Hayes broke his back. I mean, that thing. I mean, when he hit on that ladder, man, I said, "Woo, that's gonna." He gonna be so in the morning. So, but yeah, it was. Yeah, man. That was a good spot. I thought that LA Knight, when he got belly to belly on the ladder outside the ladder was a big time spot.
Yeah, that was a good spot. And so McIntyre ends up winning on that one, and then the next match was no, he says that the ski dude. No, the ski dude. That's main event. Jey Uso is now in your city. That's Kendrick boy.
Well, he's starting getting Macho Man Randy Savage vibes with the glasses now with me, man. But teach his own.
Yeah, that's Kendrick. That's Kendrick's
boy.
Uso,
he's popular, but he's popular. Apparently, they don't want to put the belt on him. They don't want to put.
Nah, he doesn't strike me as a guy. Yeet. I used to love when Roman Reigns be like, "No yeet."
But anyway,
No,
what's the next matchup?
I don't think he doesn't. He doesn't strike me as a guy that needs a belt, that they need to put the belt on.
Listen, man, come on, man, put
They
the belt
will,
on.
and they will do it at some point. But right now, he's got some.
Who gets the belt first? Who gets the belt put on first? Him or
LA Knight?
Not LA Knight. What's the other dude? His brother.
Jimmy. Nah, it would be Jay.
Not Jimmy.
Solo.
Solo.
Nah, I mean, I can see Solo getting it before anything, but yeah, I can see Solo. Solo would be nice. I can see them putting the belt on him. That would actually be a good. They need to get it back to letting the heels be champions instead of baby faces all the time. I know you feel Roman Reigns was a heel, but people started to like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns became a face in the middle of his title run. So they need to get back to making like bad guys like Triple H bad back in like 1999.
But the only thing is you gotta have a really good heel. Like to me,
you do, and you got one right now. His name's Gunther.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Solo is a really good heel.
What's called? He's not a good heel.
Who?
He's just not relevant to me.
Who?
Damian Priest. He's just not.
No, people starting to like Priest.
I never did like him. I mean, that's just. I mean, people. I mean,
he's grown on me.
But
no,
I never did really like him. I thought he was just a mid Carter. I think he's a transitional champion. But he's got the belt on him, so they put the belt on Miz. So he goes through those phases.
And next up, we had Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
I was disappointed in this match because they put all this run behind.
I think it was good for Braun.
Braun been killing people. He literally put 2 people out, and for him to lose clean to Sami Zayn.
Yep.
I ain't feeling that.
Because they're gonna have another man, and they building. I think they building that up correctly because you expected Braun to win right there. That's why they did it that way, because you thought Braun was getting ready to take it right there, and they hit you with a curve.
If he wasn't, in my opinion, I needed to be some kind of outside influence. I don't think people ain't buying him. Sami Zayn can beat him clean, even though they beat him clean. But I don't think people are buying.
Let's get ready to be a rivalry for a minute. So that's why that's gonna be a rivalry for a minute.
I get that match.
He's gonna give him a rematch. He's gonna get him next time. He's gonna get him next time.
So, all right, moving on.
But yeah, if you had to rank that match, what would you give it?
Give me. I'm doing 2 out of 5. I just didn't like him getting beat clean. He's killing dudes. I don't mind him losing to him, but it should have took more than one haluva kick. Like give him 2 or 3. That way he really got to struggle to beat him. I mean, because listen, Braun Breaker's a walking legacy.
That match went on for about 13 minutes and 15 seconds. So it wasn't a bad match.
It wasn't bad, but I ain't like the ending. I thought you should have beat him at least not just one haluva kick. It should have took 2 or 3. I mean, because that dude's a specimen. It should have took at least 2 or 3, but he's really got to struggle to beat him. It took 2 haluva kicks, 3 to get him down, and then that sets up for the next one for Braun, hopefully getting the championship.
And then after that, you've got the guy you were just talking about, Damian Priest, Seth Rollins.
It was good at the end, in my opinion.
No, that match was actually good. That match was actually good all the way through. It was good. It was good all the way through.
I was bored. I'm sorry. I thought Seth Rollins looked bad. Looked in bad shape.
He doesn't. He does not look in shape. He's got.
The dude had love handles. Look, if you remember Seth Rollins just from 2 years ago to now, he's enjoying marriage.
Before he left before he got hurt, he was in shape.
Listen. He's enjoying married life. He's enjoying married life. I'm guessing, wifey must be one hell of a cook, cause boy, he's like he's eating.
I tell you somebody who like to eat, Randy Orton, boy.
Yo, Randy Orton just looked jacked.
He said, I don't know if you saw it the other day. He was walking down the aisle, and she said, she was saying his weight, and he was like, "No, you need to put it up."
Yeah,
he's I've been eating.
Yeah, Randy around almost close to 290.
That's what Randy said. He's like, it's 290. She said like 270 something. He's like, it's 290. I've been eating.
Remember, Randy Orton was in his prime. He was almost down like 235 when 235 when he was in his prime. You know, his 20s and stuff like that. When we first won the championship. Now that dude, I mean, he's in the lifting, especially because his back. He's in the lifting, getting his back muscles up and stuff like that to keep himself going. So he's around 290. Yeah, he's jacked. He like Brock Lesnar big.
So they go about 14 minutes and 40 seconds now. This match ended up turning into a triple threat because Drew McIntyre decided to cash in his Money in the Bank, and
he said he was gonna cash it in.
When he won it, I said the moment he cashes in tonight, CM Punk is gonna screw him.
CM coming. I said CM Punk's coming. Yeah, you said something about Damian Priest got hurt in that match.
Oh yeah, when he came off that one move that they were doing, that with the botch pin, he landed on his head.
Oh, that's why he knocked himself out.
That's why I thought he didn't kick out. That's why I thought he didn't kick out.
Oh, yeah, that's spot with the ref. We thought he didn't kick out. He didn't kick out.
What was supposed to happen was in the middle of the count, Drew McIntyre's music was supposed to hit, and Seth was supposed to get off of him.
Yeah,
that's what happened. So they didn't hit the music in time, and that's how they botched it.
Okay,
that's why he didn't kick out because I don't know if he was knocked out or he was supposed to kick out because the music was supposed to hit, because if you notice right after that, the music hit.
Okay.
And he came out. That music was supposed to hit in the middle of that count.
Okay, hold that thought. Just keep talking. I got to put my battery pack in. I'm gonna hold on.
Go ahead. And so that's what happened with that match. And then he comes out there, and he gets involved in the match, and they go for a few seconds, and then he's getting a pin, I think, on Damian Priest. And CM Punk comes out of the crowds and starts beating him up and hits him with chairs and everything like that, and throws him back in the ring. And Damian Priest hits him with a move and finishes the match. And we get our famous CM Punk Seth Rollins angry combination where they're still, I don't know if they still don't like each other or what, if it's a sell or not. To the point of they got it to where Seth Rollins hates CM Punk, and he told him, I told you to stay away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you, type deal. So they had that little thing going on. Kendrick thinks that might be a triple threat at SummerSlam. I still think that they don't want to work together.
Well, like I said before, he can't be involved in the championship match with Priest and Gunther because the stipulation said he can't challenge for the title unless if he loses. So he's out of that mix. So I'm trying to figure out where he goes.
Well, I thought they were saving Punk Rollins for WrestleMania, but then somebody told me, Kevin Gray was telling me it actually might be Punk in Rhodes at WrestleMania this year. But I was like, well, what's Roman gonna do? I guess Roman will have his match with The Rock or something, I'm guessing.
Maybe, probably.
But
I can see The Rock challenging Cody Rhodes at Rumble. I can see that right before and then come with the big scene with Roman Reigns. He's gonna be back before then, but he something between him and The Rock happens.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I can see that. So Rhodes faces The Rock at WrestleMania, loses to The Rock, preferably. Rock gets the belt. Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble. We set up Reigns Rock at WrestleMania in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. The question after the night, because after this match is when John Cena came out and announced that 2025 is going to be his last year in the WWE. He plans to retire in 2025. And for clarification, he said that it will be his last Royal Rumble, it will be his last WrestleMania. He's going to perform up until December. So after WrestleMania, he's not done. He still will compete up until the end of the year in December.
Yeah, I think he got 40 days. I think if you're looking at him, he's going to compete at the main premium live events. We know he
already said he'll be at main event. I mean, at Money in the Bank next year.
Money in the Bank. Yeah, he may be all the premium live events. He may do all those. You know, he's going to do the big four, which is SummerSlam, Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series. Yeah.
Right. So, so that's that he made that announcement, and you know what?
Now I'm trying to figure out who his last WrestleMania opponent is.
That's what me and Kevin Gray were talking about last night on Twitter. But you know, I said this, and for me, it's got to be one or two people. It's either got to be Punk or it's got to be Randy Orton.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Randy Orton.
I'm preferring be seeing Punk. I know. Listen. The longer rivalry is Randy Orton. I mean, but the more heat rivalry, the one that had one that had the spice to it was CM Punk, because the way they talked to each other, it was some point they really didn't care for each other. They worked with each other, but they really didn't see eye to eye the spectrum of the business. I would like CM Punk. John Cena, because you remember John Cena, you remember CM Punk was always bitter about, well, I'm the champion, but yet I'm not main event in WrestleMania because you got this guy who can't wrestle. He's got to do his Hollywood stick with the other Hollywood star. No, he was real bitter about that. At that point, he was the champion. I think he faced Chris Jericho. He said, I might not be the main event, but I'm the main event anyway. Even though you got these two other guys.
I mean, I get it, but I think his greatest and best rival was with Randy Orton.
Yeah, that'd be nostalgia. You know.
And I think the best way to have him go out, it should be Randy.
Yeah. You gotta have Randy. You gotta have Randy, which is, I think it's cool with him. Turn full heel turn.
I don't even think he had to turn Randy.
I think it's got.
You don't have to turn him because it's his last WrestleMania, so it's all about who's sitting him off on a farewell. Like Randy can be Randy and still do it. Okay. If they wanted to go younger, I wouldn't be upset. You know who another young person we had a good rivalry with that I wouldn't be upset if he did it with? Kevin Owens. Him and Kevin Owens had a real good rivalry.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of. I don't think there's anybody else.
One more. AJ Styles.
I don't think that's big enough. No, there's no shot at AJ Styles. I don't think that's big enough. I don't think that's big enough for WrestleMania.
I think it should be Randy. That's who I would nominate. If it had to be anybody, I'd say it should be Randy Orton. But yeah, and last night when he came out and I thought about it, and I was like, and I put that on Twitter last night. I was like,
hey.
I was in ninth grade. I was in the 9th grade or 8th or 9th grade when John Cena came out. Now I'm 36 years old.
Hey. I forgot about somebody.
Who?
It could be a passing the guard. You know, Hogan did Rock. Rock did Austin. You could have
LA Knight.
No.
Oh.
No. You could have Cena versus Rhodes.
Cody?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against that, Cody. But I think
if you have Reigns, listen, you can have Reigns. This how it can go. You can have Reigns and Rock.
I think they setting up for Cody. From what I think from last year, from what they were starting up.
Yeah, but
they setting up for Cody, Punk and Cody next.
Yeah, but we know how things change.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you could have the main event for night 2 be Rock and Reigns. You got the main event for night 1 be Cody and John Cena.
I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against that. That's actually not bad.
I'm still, and with me thinking, I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking if they're gonna set up that, I think they're gonna set up Punk and Rollins for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's either Punk and Rollins or it's gonna be Punk and Roll. He's facing one of the two.
That seemed like a WrestleMania match for me. Rollins and Punk. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Because I thought that was going to do this WrestleMania, but Punk got hurt.
Or it could be Rollins and Cody Rhodes. It's gonna be one of the two.
Right.
Or they up in that combination. So.
Right.
They're all going to. The question is who's Gunther gonna face? Is the question. So. Somebody's got to challenge Gunther for the belt too. So. All right. So then after that,
before you get to that, I'll tell you something.
What's that?
If you really want to, I mean, this would be. I know he just lost, but if you build him up right, he could be the perfect opponent. You got two young superstars going at each other. You can have Gunther versus Braun Breaker.
No, they won't build him up in time. You know who Gunther probably he'll probably face like Drew fucking McIntyre or something at WrestleMania.
That'd be shit, man. He's already beaten Drew McIntyre. He beat him. He beat him in his own. Yeah, he beat him. He beat him 2 times in a row at premium live events. He beat him.
Oh well, it'll be one of Sheamus or somebody. They'll stick him in there with somebody.
You gotta have somebody. You gotta have some. Trying to figure out who. That'd be a good thing, but I'm trying to figure out who. I don't know. That's a long time coming, but Gunther gonna have Gunther won the championship at SummerSlam. He's gonna have a long title. He's gonna be reigning until he's gonna beef with Damian Priest for a minute. Yeah, the transitional champion one. Yeah.
Next up, we seen the women's ladder match, and they went for about 16 minutes and 50 seconds. The men went for about 16:30, but the women went for about 15:50. And I'm gonna tell you why I was impressed with this match the most, because they didn't have any big names in this matchup. There was no Bianca, there was no Charlotte Flair, there was no Becky Lynch, there was no Bayley, there was none of that.
Yeah, can we? I'm gonna read and see who were the participants.
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, she was overall favorite.
Yes, Chelsea Green was another favorite too.
Yeah, because she was from British Columbia, but she really can't.
Io Sky.
Yeah, Io Sky. She won it last year.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria.
She was the newcomer.
Naomi,
she's the
and this chick right here. One day, I hope becomes the champ. Zoe Stark.
Yeah, Zoe Stark's got Chris Benoit vibes on her. The only reason why she's not champion is because she really don't do good interviews. She can't talk really good well.
Yeah, she don't talk good.
That's the wrong thing holding her back. So, but other than that, she's got all the tools to be a. But that was a great match. That was a great match. I'll tell you what. I thought Zoe Stark broke her neck on that spot where she got basically tombstone by. Who was that? Who tombstone on that ladder? Was that Hero Sky?
Yeah, that was Michi. They did a Michinoku driver out of the air on a ladder.
And that looked like a freaking tombstone. And top of her head was right in that ladder. Hero Sky, like she caught the brunt of it with her, because her butt hit every part of that ladder. The short parts of it. So she was injured. But yeah, that was a big time spot. They had a lot of spots on it. I think we had another power bomb on one. A elbow off a ladder or something. Yeah, I mean those women showed up and showed out, man. That was the match of the night for me.
And for it not to have a big name in there like at all was a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to see.
But for that to have so many spots on it, those women. I mean, Naomi showed up that she could still go. All those young women there, they showed up. I think you got a few main eventers in there. I know Triple Stratus is a main eventer. I think the chick with the feathers, what's her name? I think she's a feature main eventer. as far as being a champion. I think Tiffany Stratton, she's either gonna win the championship at SummerSlam or after SummerSlam. One or the other. They're really pushing her, Walt. They're really pushing her big time. So I think she's gonna be the champion real soon, before the summer ends. Who else?
I think I might have found it.
What's
I
that?
just want to show this real quick. These ladies got off last night, man. And I stood in the studio and I gave them a round of applause, man, because I ain't never seen.
Yeah, she was up. Yeah, she tried to do a.
It wasn't.
She
good.
tried to do.
It wasn't
What's
good.
that? What's that Christian move he does?
Here we go. Here we go. Right here.
I'm prettier. She tried to do I'm prettier. Look like it.
Yeah. But the way the ladder kind of bumped a little bit.
Yeah,
so
that was the bad.
like she wanted to.
Yeah, she tried to do I'm pretty. It didn't work. But she was clearly there because she's from British Columbia. She'd be a
and it got really dangerous up here because we didn't know where this was headed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what's the name? She tried to do some move and hit her head on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll try. Eero with them ladders. She'll try. She'll try shit.
No, Tony Stark. She tried to do some type of moonsault and her head caught the corner of the ladder.
Oh, okay. I ain't see that part.
Yeah, that was earlier in the match. So they was like, "Oh man, she might have a concussion."
Yeah. Yeah, give me. And
then right here is the biggest bump of the night right here. I mean, this bump right here stole the show. I mean, hands down. I mean, this is what helped put these ladies on the map. This one that's coming up right here. We saw Chelsea Green get up there.
Yeah,
won it right
Minnesota's own Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, man, that was amazing, man. Those ladies, and that's what I say, that was a good match for them not having any big names in there.
Yeah, but it wasn't, in my opinion, it was. I give it 4.5 stars.
Yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5.
But it wasn't the match of the night. The match of the night was the last one. Boy, that thing went. That match went everywhere. If you don't know who Fatu is, that's a crazy dude right there.
Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga.
Jacob Fatu, that's a crazy dude right there.
Yeah, they defeated Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens,
he almost wasn't going to be. They wouldn't even let him in the country. He's so notorious.
They went about 24 minutes and 40 seconds. This bloodline story is starting to heat up.
Yeah,
you saw a couple nights ago. Solo turned on Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's gonna go away. Of course, he's gonna go away and come back and bring Roman Reigns back, and they're gonna fight it out. Something's gonna happen with SummerSlam.
Yeah, Paul Heyman. I think Solo's getting the title shot at SummerSlam. I think Roman Reigns makes his return to cost Solo the championship at SummerSlam. I think that's when Roman Reigns makes his return.
Well, I tell you, and I think at SummerSlam it's gonna be the old bloodline versus the new bloodline at Survivor Series.
Yeah, because I think you gotta get Solo the title shot at SummerSlam because he just pinned the champion. They're setting it up. He just pinned the champion. And if you just Solo, the bloodline beat Cody Rhodes. Solo defeated pinned Cody Rhodes, setting up probably a matchup. Solo,
I think Solo beat Randy or Kevin Owens a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so they giving him a big push. Jacob Fatu had a lot to do with that. That dude came out of nowhere, started super kicking everybody.
Yeah,
I mean that dude's crazy. Yeah, that was one heck of a match. That went everywhere. Had great spots. I like the spot with Kevin Owens when he was doing the tribute to Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was just stomping a mud hole through who's the other dude that was wrestling?
Tony Tonga.
Tony Tonga. He was just stomping the heck out of it.
Tama Tonga, whatever his name is.
Tonga. He was stomping the heck out of that dude. And yeah, man, that match went everywhere, anywhere. People going through tables. people going off of
I just think that maybe they had to have Roman come back, but I just think like to start it up, like I just think that in the middle of the match they should have hit like Roman when they were going for a pin or whatever. They should have hit Roman's music and then make everybody look up like he's here, then he doesn't show up or something. I just think they should have found some way to incorporate him in there, just to give us a little bit of hope.
I think you're gonna see him at SummerSlam.
You probably will.
Come in and stop the bloodline from getting the champion. Remember when Solo said he's bringing the title back to the bloodline. Something Roman wasn't man.
Roman Reigns failed. Roman Reigns failed.
He said he wasn't man enough to do.
Yeah.
So
and then a couple weeks ago he said Roman Reigns is never coming back. So
and then that's what you're gonna set up. Survivor Series. You got it right. Bloodline versus bloodline. Where you're gonna see Jimmy and Jay go team back up with Roman Reigns and The Rock against the new bloodline?
Probably not, because Survivor Series is now War Games.
War Games, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now to be a War Game situations where
you can see Cody Rhodes in it. See Cody Rhodes team with the old
Cody Rhodes is champ, so he got to defend the championship. So if they don't make him defend the championship, then they'll probably throw something like Randy Orton and what's the name in there.
So you see something crazy.
But Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in there.
Yeah.
Along with them, they'll find some way to trick it up though.
Right.
Because they keep bringing Fatus and stuff out
every week. It seems like every week.
Yeah, every week they bring a new one out.
You gotta do it.
So there is that. But
yeah,
man. All in all, it was a good pay-per-view last night. Like you say, the best part of it was really the post show. Where
Drew McIntyre going crazy. Yeah, Drew McIntyre basically going crazy. Somebody won't see him Punk. Elbowing the general manager. Wade Barrett had to strain him off the stage, strain him off the set because he said, "Hey man, we trying to get fired over here." They good friends. He had John Cena taking all the interview time talking about his retirement, what match was going. What else we had?
CM Punk eating donuts on the stage. Somebody brought this up in the question with Triple H about how it goes, but about how the WWE is doing. Like he's right. Like since TKO is taking over, like WWE has really hit a new stride. Because when Vince left, it came back. Like you could feel when Vince came back, like the matches started to suck. It started to get predictable. You knew what was going on. Like.
Right.
He's right. Like the WWE is making a turn now. Like matches are entertaining.
Yeah, man, I'm seeing blood again. I'm just saying.
The storylines are getting good. Like stuff like that is happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing chair shots to the head, to the back of the head, and getting back to the old days what we all loved and known and loved of the Attitude Era. Hope they keep it up, man.
I wish somebody would ask Triple H, are we gonna get back? Is there gonna be a time when we get back close? Are we gonna get close to or back to the Attitude Era with WWE?
No, because I don't think they're gonna have guys throwing women through tables like that at Dudley Boys.
No, I mean like as far as like chair shots to the, not chair shots to the head bar. Can we get chair shots? Like you said, blood. Could we see more Hell in a Cell matches? Could we see?
Actually, real Hell in a Cell matches, just not just wrestling matches. They actually be in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
they're actually using the cell.
Yeah, we got them jumping off. We got them doing stunts off high ladders.
Because them Hell in a Cell matches actually been boring. They actually just been regular matches, just been in a cage, not just using it. So and elimination chamber matches, being actually like they used to, I'm not a fan of the new elimination chamber. I like the one with the cage outlet. It make it look more barbaric with the steel chain in it. I think they need to add that back, at least all the way through it instead of the plexiglass. But to each his own.
Well, they had to make it more safer. That way they could do more. They could do more stunts in there. You know, you see people jump out the top of it and stuff now, which is fine and cool. You know, can we get back to TLC matches and stuff like that? You know, especially NXT. Could we see more TLC matches?
They used to have an event called TLC, didn't they?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, could we get? Will there ever be a time when we get back to that type of WWE? Is what I want to ask Triple H.
Right.
If definitely if they have an event here and we, because you know TKO, Vince McMahon didn't let us back there, didn't really care for media to be back there, but it seemed like TKO is like, yeah, we want the media, we want people to cover this.
Don't want to ruin the business, man. You don't want to ruin the business, brother.
Well, it sounds like they want to Triple H and them want people covering WWE at any cost.
Yeah, like an extra sport.
Right. Because every time I see her at the press conferences, like they have like a press conference room area they go to, and
the worst thing they ever did was call it entertainment. When they went entertainment, they went straight after that. PG followed. It quickly followed. When it was WWF, boy, it was really no holds. But actually,
they had to change the name because they got sued.
I know. But when they went entertainment, but I tell you how it's starting to change. They're bringing back the Bad Blood pay-per-view. And if you don't remember Bad Blood pay-per-views back in the Attitude Era, that was the best pay-per-views as far as the non-big. So I'm glad they're bringing that back. Bad Blood was the first Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. That was the first time we saw Kane. That was doing the first ever Bad Blood pay-per-view.
Right.
So maybe they may put a Hell in a Cell match in October in the Bad Blood pay-per-view.
I doubt it. I doubt it. That's not the next pay-per-view though, right?
No.
SummerSlam is the next pay-per-view. Yeah, they said I think you said 4 weeks.
That Bad Blood pay-per-view is the first weekend in October.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. I mean, it was a hell of a pay-per-view. It's really been a hell of a week with some stuff. So like I said, so we've discovered that on Tuesday, the Mavericks will have the press conference for Klay Thompson, Quentin Grimes, and Naji Marshall.
Well, to a walk known as Klay Day.
Klay Day, yeah. Klay Day is coming.
Should have said it.
Yeah, Klay Day is coming. You heard of Dre Day? Where's Klay Day? And then this week you got the Wings playing. Of course, you got the Rangers. We got a lot of good stuff going on this week. So you know, Summer League starts. I believe. Weekend? No, this weekend, the 12th Friday.
Yeah.
Right, and tomorrow, actually, I just got an email. The Mavs are having Summer League practice tomorrow at the practice facility, so that'll start tomorrow. So you know, basically, you'll be seeing us again soon because Summer League is about to start. So
yeah, we gotta talk about Summer League.
We gotta do our Summer League coverage.
Yep. Gotta do something. Hopefully, the Mavs can make it to the championship again.
Well, we'll see. They announced the roster already. We know Omax is on there.
Yeah, we know Derek Lively ain't on there.
No, he don't need to be on there. He's
starting center.
He already filled his 2-year commitment, I think.
No, he only been on 1 year. That's on.
Well, now he okay.
That's on. What? Jaden Hardy filled his 2-year commitment.
Yeah, Jaden Hardy filled his 2-year commitment already.
Thank God, because he didn't want to be on the first year. So he played. Jared Dudley had to cry tears last. Jared Dudley had to cry tears at halftime to get that boy to play some defense. Boy, he had to sit up there. I got to cry tears. Get this boy to buy in on defense.
The new draft pick is on the team. So,
yeah, Jinxa.
Yeah, So there's that. So we'll be starting with that coverage. I don't think the Mavs play until Friday, if I don't believe.
Who's their first opponent? Is it Houston? Who is it?
Let's see.
I got the schedule. You got the schedule? Put that up.
I do have the schedule somewhere.
And it's gonna be televised like all the Lakers games. Or too bad Bronny James.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. Mostly all summer league games are televised.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, John Cena promoting Shark Week. He's hosting it.
Yeah, I think he's hosting Shark Week.
Yeah, starting tonight. Anybody after this show, anybody want to tune in to Discovery after this, you done with watching the show, tune in and see John Cena hosting Shark Week. What time? Yes, he saw it. And, hey, man, we ain't competing in wrestling matches, ain't too bad. You can see sharks. Do it for the money. Ooh. Hey. For the money. Oh.
Yeah, because you was living for the money.
Living for the money. Oh. Yeah, that's how it is. Everyday life. Living for the money. Gotta pay bills, work.
Okay, actually, they do play Friday. They play Friday at 12 o'clock.
NBA TV, 12 o'clock. NBA TV.
Yep. And then Monday, they're going to play again on Monday. Oh, wait, that's the Memphis schedule. I'm sorry. That's Memphis schedule. Where the hell is the Mavericks summer league schedule at? That's the preseason schedule. Okay, here it is. Summer league schedule. 7-13, they play Utah. 7-15, they play Memphis at 7 o'clock. 7-17, they play Miami at 2 o'clock. And on 7-19, they play Boston at 3:30.
Okay. That'll work.
So there you have it. So that's when the Mavericks.
I don't know what we'll be doing that time. We'll give you the coverage of summer league. I don't know. We'll map that out when doing this week.
Yeah, we'll figure out. Probably just go over the games on Sunday. All the games on Sunday.
Okay.
Like we did tonight, just recap the whole week.
Okay.
And throw them in there. All right, man. So we'll be back sometime, maybe next week, or we'll be back next Sunday. We'll say that. We'll make this a Sunday thing for right now.
Okay.
We'll be back. We'll be back next Sunday, doing the same old thing. So until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live next Sunday, with a weekly recap right here on BFB.